I said I maybe pressed the wrong button when I was tapping through the vehicles.
Whoa!
And I pressed Q instead of tab. They're next to each other.
Right, well hello everybody and welcome to my stream. I'm sorry I'm a bit late tonight, it's because I've been having a few issues with the game. So I've had to empty my cache and now hopefully it's going to be working properly. These guys are all working properly, I don't know what was going on with mine, but it's should be okay now. Hopefully.
I can't see where Wonko is anyway.
You can't see where he is?
Oh, he's at his farm. No.
Where do I have to go? Oh, it's a long way to my farm from here.
From the shop.
It's right down the bottom of the map. Oh, did you see on Virtual Farmers video as well? You don't have to be doing the ploughing in future in 19.
Bad traffic.
Yeah, you just spread lime instead. So you don't have in 19. So you don't have to do the what do you call it?
Oh, you have to use fertilizer. Oh, that's a shame. I thought they were going to use lime as a soil preparation if the pH levels were too low. Well, that's a shame.
Do I need to stop or?
No, I'm setting up GPS.
1 second, guys. Skoski said, "Can't seem to find your stream on Twitch."
What the hell was that?
It's
How does he say that? Where's he saying that?
In my chat. On Twitch.
Yeah.
Whose stream we can't find?
Mine.
Yeah, I like soil mod. I like the idea of soil mod. And I was hoping they were going to do something similar in Farm Sim where you had to not only fertilise but had to spray pesticide and herbicide rather than fertilise. You don't do that.
Yeah, well I think that's what you're going to have to do anyway, isn't it, to get rid of the weeds? Because you're going to have to get rid of the weeds.
Yeah, but that you need herbicide for that.
Yeah, but it says that you can use a weeder at the first stage, or you can spray it on the you can spray them after that and then they just die.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it'll be with herbicide.
Yeah, it could be. Wonka, there's a semi-trailer with bales on it in the middle of the road, mate.
Yeah, that's Allard can sort that out.
That was good stunt driving, weren't it?
It was.
I was on about mine. I just done, you know, the James Bond driving when they go up on the two wheels. I just did that in my JCB, pulling a plough.
Very good.
Yeah, and I didn't tip over.
Those ploughs send a tilt, mate.
Yeah.
John there?
Yeah.
You need to tell Wonko where it is too.
It's just outside the big farm. If you look at the map, you'll see a little yellow dot on the road outside the big farm, just up back from me.
Do we have the AI vehicle extension on this or not?
No.
Oh, well, we can't hire the help workers.
You can't?
No.
Why?
Why not? Why can't you hire a worker?
If I log in as admin, I can do it.
Everyone can use hired worker.
No, you turned it off probably.
Yeah.
That's what.
Hang on, let me have a look.
That must be why the follow me wasn't working for Wonko.
Yes.
Separate account on hired assistant is off. Yeah, now you're right.
I said that, didn't I? Didn't I say?
Yes.
Nobody listens.
I
I
listened
don't
once.
care.
Ah, look what you've done now, Johnny. You've upset him.
Oh no.
Oh, I guess I did that already.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
By losing his
He's
trailer.
pretty dark on you. Dumping his trailer, he's getting smashed into by traffic.
Well, that's not very straight, is it?
And Johnny's a bad name. They don't want to rescue his trailer.
Oh, I can go and pick it up.
Ah,
That's not a problem.
I'll take it this has got multi-angles on it then.
It's got what?
Multi-angles.
I don't know. I haven't tried a field yet.
Yeah, it looks like that.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's spinning at multi-angles.
Okay. Then we're not using AI vehicle extension.
Well, we haven't got that installed anyway, have we?
Yeah, I do too, Doc. It's the one from Estanjo El Pacho. Yeah, I like it too. It's a cool little little Massey Ferguson.
Oh yeah, that's the little compact tractor, isn't it? I thought I'd seen it before. Couldn't remember where I'd seen it.
We need a haulage contractor on this map.
Yeah,
Ice was a truck driver, was he?
Yeah,
So was Ups.
I dare say Ice will be doing that sort of stuff. Because he asked if there's a place to put a contractor's yard. I said there's several places, and I'll tidy some up. Let him have a choice, because we don't need all the farm.
I will be it, I don't care.
Yeah, it would be, Doc. Yeah, it would be perfect. Little Massey for doing round bale.
Yeah.
And with a little front end loader on the front, you could load the bales up with it. It would be perfect.
Yeah, it's a nice little tractor.
Okay, let me see. Purchase. A pig food mixer. No, I don't want it inside the tree. God's sake. I don't want it there either. Where am I? There am I. Get off me. Okay. Not too bad. Close. Can't get very close to that tree. But that's a good spot. We'll plank it there.
No.
Yeah, I just bought stuff. Okay, guys, have we got what have we been harvesting? We got any barley or
I'm
wheat?
just selling barley. You want it?
Yeah,
I do.
Go over to Johnny with it.
Okay, easy. Gee.
Hurry up.
Excuse
Did you
me?
find your trailer, Okay.
Yeah, I've passed it.
Yeah.
He can stay there for now.
Oh,
Where's the pig farm?
where I am.
Yeah, that makes it a lot easier.
Good. Good. That's my aim. I want to make life easy for you.
Oh, sorry about that, guys.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah, it was me
That
sneezing.
sounded like Allard.
Having a sneezing fit. It's these allergies.
You were doing it in Allard's accent. I thought it was Allard doing that.
I did it in a large accent.
Mansard,
Yes.
are
Are
you
you still
coming
here?
in?
Lurking in the background.
Are you coming in the game?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. I think that might have been a loaded question because he's like Mansert and Mansert's like yes, and he goes, "Are you still here?" No, I'm not still here.
Okay, what do I need?
Hello.
Come on.
Whoa!
Hey. Corn would be good. I need corn.
You lost that one.
Well, yeah, because you were on my side of the road. But the car.
Where do I soybeans? Coin or soybeans, yeah.
Johnny, do you remember what I was saying about the traffic earlier? I'll take it
Traffic?
back. Yeah, I'll take it back. Man starts wrapped me around a lamppost. Hello, sorry.
That's very impressive.
Yeah,
That's not the game.
Because you're not even there, yeah.
Okay.
Alan just headbutted me.
And it's already stuck.
No, that's the problem is they have that huge place still in the steering wheel.
Soybean.
That'd be my awesome kinetic mind thingy. What am I calling
there,
it?
79. Wrong button. 79. 79's not ready.
Well, it's
What's
very
in 78?
sensitive.
78
Yeah, it
has
seems
got
very sensitive.
sunflowers. No good to me. Corn in 14. No good to me.
Here's a train. Choo choo.
Are you serious?
Yeah. There's a train that runs through the map.
Yeah,
Really long one.
Whoa, the car just come up and rammed me nearly into the train.
There's a trailer in the middle of the road.
Now you want the traffic off. Traffic on, traffic off.
Yeah, the traffic's just crazy because it goes faster than you do. And
which is great. You've got to love that.
No, you don't have to love it when it rams you up the back.
Butthole.
Alright, traffic's off. Bloody sucks. I don't know.
Big girl's blouse.
Yeah.
Where do you want it?
I want it here and I want it now. In the first chute. In
Shoot.
here. In here.
How do you think I'll get it with the big trailer?
Oh, well, I could do it. You just got to not hit the other triggers. Because the 3 triggers are side by side. Yeah, you're going to hit the other triggers, I reckon. You got the tips symbol. Oh, good boy. You missed it. You're dumping it on the ground. Did you do Alt-Tab then?
I need to go for a while. I'll be back a bit later.
Okay.
Okay, mate.
Okay, mate.
Okay.
But it's like I was saying about the traffic, Johnny. If it was the collisions were okay, because they even ram into each other.
Oh, yeah, they do.
I mean, it's okay having the speeds of going at like 60, 70 miles an hour or whatever, but when you're stuck at the train crossing and it just comes up and rams you at 70 miles an hour, you know, the collisions need to be bigger, but they're not.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you have to make the collisions on the AI traffic longer if you speed them up. Depends on how much you speed them up by. Yeah. I've found that if you speed them up to about 48 kilometres an hour, they will stop in time. Much faster than that, they won't. They'll end up hitting you before they stop. And the ones on the freeway, well, you don't mess with them. If they hit you, they will knock you the other side of the map at full speed if you're putting out onto the freeway. Because they just will not stop.
But I can't understand why Giants have said, okay, we're not changing the traffic, you know, because
they're idiots.
No, they says they don't want to do it because they don't want people knocking the traffic around like it was before, like they did before. But
it never caused a problem.
Yeah,
that's why I don't understand.
But it
why don't they?
But it doesn't make a difference, does it? Because
yeah.
On my game, I want to play how I want to play, and if I want to sit there ramming the traffic across the map, then I should be allowed to. I'm not that I would do.
Yeah, well, that is correct, but
not that I do. But there's people out there that are gonna want to do that, aren't they? Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, because there's juveniles, of course.
Exactly.
But what I'm saying is, it never affected anything. If you I used to knock it accidentally. No, that's the only problem with this tractor. It's too light.
Yeah.
I used to knock it accidentally. Right.
Johnny!
Yeah.
What other than corn do you need?
I need corn, and I need sugar beets and potatoes. Come on, baby.
What other than corn does it take?
Huh?
What other crops does it take?
And corn.
Well, I need
No corn, it's ready.
soybean.
Okay, I'll start on the beach.
Thank you. This tractor's a little bit
Do
light.
I need to bring you a big trailer? Oops.
Did you empty me? I'm full.
Where do I go now? This.
Soybeans or corn. Potatoes or sugar beets would be lovely. And I need either some more wheat or some more barley, please.
Hey, Brummy, Wonko, Johnny.
Oh, who's that?
Hello.
Oh, hello, Corbin.
Hello, Corbin.
I am now.
You sound like a bit like Robot Man at the moment, mate.
Who, me?
Sounded right to me.
No, Corbin did.
Oh, no, he sounded okay to me.
Oh,
Yeah,
did
I'm
he?
fine.
Oh, sounds robotic.
Brummy was roboting.
If you need canola, then I'm
No,
harvesting
don't
canola.
need canola.
Okay.
Nope. On a normal pig food mixer, I would. But
What happened
this
to the
GDX one, it's not right. Huh?
to the PCSG server?
No idea. I haven't been there for ages.
Yeah, because I tried searching up on Farming Sim and it didn't come up.
Oh. There should be a tab to go directly to it, I think.
Yeah, there is on the site.
Oh.
It's probably down because it just wasn't getting used.
Yeah, it doesn't get used. No one uses it. That's why we haven't been there.
Brummy,
Yeah.
24 has soybeans, you can harvest that.
34 does.
Yeah, 24.
That's not one of my farms, is it? Well, are we not just doing our own fields, or?
Nah, just anything.
Oh,
We're
right,
just
okay.
testing, making sure everything works. So far, I've had no problems with the pigs at all.
Okay.
I don't know. No one's doing sheep.
We have problems
We
with the
need to-
trailers.
Oh,
We've
that's
got problems with the trailers. Okay.
I thought Rummy was doing a shout.
No, once I get the pigs sorted, I can go and organise some sheep.
yeah. I fancy
Brummy
the
doesn't wanna
I
do
fancy the change today.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
That's
I don't
good,
mind
then I'll do
doing
the
the
sheep today. If you want me to.
Huh?
Then Brummy can do my job and I can do then the sheep.
The sheep. Yeah, yeah. It's only for the test anyway.
Okay.
And, you know, later on we can decide if we're going to play this map permanently. What we all want to do on, you know, a full-time basis.
Well, now I can actually play the map properly. I can
Yes.
get a good feel of it. Not like
Yes.
how I was doing it before. So
Yeah.
it looks. I like how it looks anyway. I really do like the way it looks.
Oh, I love the way it looks. I love the way it performs, actually, like, so smooth for me, which is not usual.
Oh, who was that? Did somebody disappear?
No, I'm really enjoying this map.
Yeah. I'm liking it.
I need water.
Saying that, I've got a couple of little jerks along there now. Oh, I think it was the bales on that bale
It's no
trailer.
way
That's
to talk
why.
about your stuff.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
Still got a few years left,
This,
left in me.
MAN truck, does it has autoload on it?
Which one?
MAN?
Oh, you like the one that's in the game already?
No,
That
not.
someone bought?
Legal DPW pack.
Yeah, you can select UAL on the trailer. Yeah, on the bed.
I've got a question, Johnny. You might know, you might not. But you know the silos, because on the farm I'm on, there's a big silo on here. Now are they individual silos or are they?
Yeah, all individual. Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
The readout on the escape manual will be for the main silo
Right.
only. Silo 1 or storage 1, wherever that is on the map. It'll be reading what's in storage 1 only.
Well, the main farm is farm 10, I think. What? Because it says something about main farm or something on the map.
Okay. Yeah.
But I don't know if there's more than one main farm. I don't know.
No, I have no idea, mate. I haven't really looked that intently on it. Could be. Maybe not. Maybe.
Ooh, somebody buy something then.
Oh, someone's just bought something because it made the thing flick.
Yeah.
Me, I'm getting my stuff for the sheep farm.
Oh, helper G is blocked by an object. Is that my helper?
I don't know. Helper G. Helper G.
Somebody has a JCB setting on plowing.
Yeah, that's my worker. Is that who it is? Where is he? Where'd he go?
Now it'll drive more better. Much more better. Where did it go? Sorry.
My driver. My worker. Oh yeah, there's a fence at this end of the field. I didn't know that was there, otherwise I'd have put a headland there as well.
You should have put a headland there, mate.
Well, I didn't know there was a fence there, matey.
Nah. So.
Well, I know now. So I'll do it now.
Yeah, not all the fields have fences around them, but most do. I like that.
Yeah, but the fence is only like, it's not all the way around the field, it's only like where the road is. So the bit that goes on the road has a fence around.
Usually it's fenced, yeah. What was that? Oops, you're glad that it's got all fences everywhere? Yeah, I agree with you, mate.
He loves it. Don't you, Oops?
No.
Yeah, you do. You love the fences. Whoa. Why am I not moving? There we go. Should only need one headland for the worker anyway.
Yeah, it's usually enough. They back up and drive into the crop then.
Well, there's no crop on here, that's why I'm blowing it.
Oh, you're ploughing. I see, yeah. Well, it's strange you didn't stop. Usually they stop and back up.
No, it's because the fence is too close to the edge of the field for it to...
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, right up against it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, one should be enough. Give him enough warning to stop, turn.
But it's a 15 metre plough, so I think 15 metres is long enough.
Yeah.
Long enough of a headland.
You should have my plow.
Your plough?
Yeah?
Oh, that 50-metre thing? No,
Yeah?
no. Too big.
Now it's 13 meter.
Oh, that's right. Andy changed it for you, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it's only 13.
Ah, yeah, but that's smaller than this one. It'd take longer.
Yeah. I have two. I have changed it 2 times. One was 17. Another one is 13.
Mm. Yeah, 13's a much better size than than 50 metres.
Yeah. I like that 13 meters, but I was wondering if I ask Ice if we can get it on the server, but he's gonna say no anyway.
More mods.
Yeah.
What was I doing? I need. There's sugar beet down there. There's sugar beet up there. Is there any potatoes nearby? Oh yeah, Phil 81's got potatoes. Phil's 8's got potatoes. Is that? No other strange. Oh, that could be Milo. No, it's potatoes. Not grown. Not grown. What's 24 again?
Did you
Not
say?
what I want.
You said soybeans, didn't you, Ups?
Yeah, he needs soybeans too because they don't have any corn ready, so.
No, you said
if you got some soybean, I'd love that.
Yeah, field 24 soybeans.
Yeah.
Cool. Is someone doing it?
No, I was harvesting canola at the minute. Well,
Okay.
when I've sorted this worker out.
I can drive over to one of the soybeans field, Johnny, when I emptied my harvester.
9.
Yeah, once I'm empty, I
37.
can do something else, but at the minute,
37. So I'll remove tops.
But I am.
What's 37? Potato. Okay. Potato. Potato.
well, field 38 and 39 are prime candidates to plough together. Oh, there's a big airplane just gone flying past. Where's it gone? I just saw the shadow on the ground.
Shadow of what?
An airplane? Well, I think it was an airplane. Either that or it was a big bird.
Yep, they're around.
It was either an airplane or a big bird.
Mm.
But yeah, field 38 and 39 are prime candidates to plough together. There's only like probably about 5 metre strip of grass in between the two of them.
Yeah.
No, probably not even 5 metres actually. So I'm doing a headland down there just so the worker doesn't go into the other field.
Yeah.
Because otherwise he'll destroy all that crop and all, won't he?
Fair chance, mate.
And talking of workers and stuff, you remember when they was talking about in 19 that when they were saying that the workers, there was going to be a change with the workers. Well, according to Virtual Farmer's video, there's not going to be any change to the workers at all.
No, it does say, because I looked, workers enhanced. That's all it says.
But it also there was also something that I can't remember. Somebody put it in Discord yesterday.
Yeah.
There was a picture and it said it's going to be cross-platform in multiplayer now as well. So
It's going to be what? Sorry.
Oh, there was Delta.
Oh, was it Delta? I knew somebody had put it there, but so he put a picture up and there was a big circle around
What the big M?
cross-platform.
Oh, one code, those trailers don't work. They're broken.
What do you mean, trailers don't work?
The vent loading wagons.
What's wrong with it then?
With the pickups.
Right, okay.
Oh, well, they work, but they're not quite right. They need to be made wider.
They're smaller than a pickup. That was the problem.
Yeah, the pickup's too small. Yeah, the pickup area is too small. What's up?
They don't lock.
No.
No?
Yeah, to drive very slowly.
So has everybody seen what all the confirmed features are now? Do you all know what's confirmed?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you look on PTSG, I've done a little list.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you think's the best thing that they've implemented that you know is confirmed?
Oh shit! What fuel was it? Sorry.
Oh, now you got me. Well, I'm pleased about the rain not falling in buildings.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Multiplayer stuff looks good.
37.
The clouds having an effect.
The dynamic effect on the clouds,
Yeah.
But
37.
you can also do missions in multiplayer now as well, can't you? Which may be good.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, they were working on that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the mission system has been improved as well. There's two ways you can do the missions now. You can either drive up to the field in your own with your own equipment, like a contractor, and use your own equipment, or you can use the farmer's equipment, like you can. You mean how you can now?
Yeah.
So and you can do it that way as well. I think that's pretty good, and there's no time limit on the missions, so the time limit's gone. But what I think might be a good idea if they put in the missions, you know, like when you're harvesting a field, for instance, the harvester fills up really quickly, doesn't it? It goes to about 90% in a couple of minutes. And then after that it just goes up really slowly. What they should do is, if it is a proper mission system, is have it so you have to harvest the field and then you have to empty the harvester and store it at the farmer's silo.
Yeah.
That would
You
be
have to do it all.
good. Yeah, I think that would be better. But it might be like that, we don't know.
No.
Johnny,
Yes.
on the field 2 is a tractor on a tipper with a barley.
Barley. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. It's not full, but
No, it might be enough to top it up, but the thing is I'm not quite full. I'll go and grab that when I get this over there.
How is
where I'm heading.
Well, it just says helper
Field
D is
37.
blocked by an object. Do you know what the object is blocked by?
No.
The open field.
Yeah, well, you know, it can be pretty daunting. You're probably a bit scared to go out there.
Why is it not? Oh, the helpers are not working.
put on 4-wheel drive on it.
I've got 4 wheels and the diffs on.
Okay.
Hired help does not like multi-terrain angle.
No, that's the AI vehicle extension, yeah, but the
Hired helpers don't either.
oh, okay. But it's been working. It's been going up in a straight line, and until it got blocked by that fence, it was working fine.
Might be an object there. Have a look.
Well, no, I'll keep driving up and down. I put the plough down, drive up the field a little bit, and then press H, and it doesn't do anything.
Okay. It thinks it's blocked by something.
Yeah, it still thinks it's blocked, yeah.
How's Man Search download going, I wonder?
No, he was gone for a little bit.
Ah, that's better. Now it's working. Ah, there we go. Now he's blocked by me. Usually they just, in cosplay, they just run you over, don't they?
Yeah, cosplay doesn't care.
I'll
If you're in my way, boom.
I just missed a bit on that corner there, but that's okay. I can sort that out.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I think the traffic. It's all right. I just went across the railway line, not thinking, and I think because I turned the traffic off, the train goes off too. I hope so.
I don't think it does.
Oh, it might not, but there was no train there, thank goodness. Lights weren't flashing. Build 37, I'm here.
Right, that's... Oops, isn't it? Yep. There we go. Oh, there. Well, yeah, I'm enjoying this map. I mean, it's got a few,
yeah, I love it.
a few needles, but you know, it's that's the idea of testing it, isn't it? To see if it's fixable. Yeah.
Little things like, you know, like I said, there is stuff floating around, but I've already started working on that. We'll get rid of that. If we want to play it each week, hopefully everyone's on board with that idea. We'll do that.
Well, so far, apart from the niggly bit at the beginning, but obviously that was my computer's fault, not the game, the map's fault.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
I'm getting a lot of server lag at the moment.
I'm really liking the look of it. And say I'm on, well, I'm not getting up to 60, but it's 55. Between 55 and 59 I'm getting, so...
Yeah, mine's still a constant 60. But what I'm saying is I'm getting server lag. My milliseconds is going up, down, up, down, up, down.
Oh, right.
Really, but I've still got 60 frames.
Oh, you're roboting.
Me?
Yeah, it sounds like it might be maybe your internet, that's what's causing
internet
I'm saying I'm going from 29 to 32, so...
No, it's my internet. Yeah, well, can't have bad luck. Come on.
Whoa.
I saved it then. Because I'm going to get booted in a minute, I think.
Why did it do that?
Do we have water triggers, by the way, on this map?
No.
What?
Just get one of those platable water towers.
Okay.
Not that I could find, I haven't looked yet either, but they're not obvious anywhere. Probably if I read the map description, they'll be there. So.
Okay, that should be better. It's alright, I'm still trying to figure out this stream deck so we can put chat in the things in the chat.
Huh?
The stream deck, I've got my stream deck now, and so I'm still trying to figure it out.
Oh.
What the heck?
I don't know, who was that?
Nobody's phone rang.
up. It weren't my phone anyway, so I don't know.
Wasn't moi.
It's probably Oops then. Oh, Oops will be right
Oops,
back.
be right back. Yep.
Okay, mate.
Yeah, he has to get some ice cream, I think.
Licorice.
Yeah, licorice ice cream.
Oh, well, it's my favourite as well.
Licorice ice cream is your favourite?
Oh, I love licorice ice cream.
I bought some ice cream years and years ago now, and it was blueberry pie ice cream.
Oh, yes.
And
yes.
it was actually like pastry as well. The pastry was in it as well. It was just like what they did is they just got the blueberry pie, made the pie, and then just made the ice cream out of it. Like put the cream or whatever in and just mashed it all together.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. My kids hated it, so I bought more.
No. Yeah. Well,
I
that's
loved
right. Yep.
Because they're like, hey, it tastes like washing up liquid. I'm like, no, it don't. It's beautiful.
Yeah. When we buy ice cream here, we usually buy the Neapolitan one, which is 3 flavours. Strawberry, vanilla and chocolate.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, the chocolate ice cream in vanilla in the Neapolitan is like garbage. I don't like it, but the kids love it.
Yeah.
So okay, they like the chocolate, and they don't mind the vanilla. And they, because I love strawberry, which is probably my second favourite, I get the strawberry. But 9 times out of 10, while they're getting ice cream for themselves, they take a heap of strawberry with it. And it's usually the strawberry that goes first. When I want to go and get some ice cream, there's a little bit of vanilla left and a lot of chocolate. And I hate the chocolate one. Bloody little shits they used to be. I'm sure they did it to upset me. They didn't mind strawberry, but they preferred chocolate and vanilla. But no, they eat strawberry first because, Dad likes the strawberry. Let's get rid of it.
Yeah, I must say,
Look
strawberry
after
ice cream is my favourite as well.
Yeah.
But not all strawberry ice cream, because it depends on the
No,
make.
that's right.
Because some of it tastes rubbish.
Yeah, I love licorice, I love strawberry, and I love banana ice cream. They're my favourite.
The is it Häagen-Dazs is it or something? I think that's the
Hagen,
name.
what?
Häagen-Dazs, I think that's the name of the ice cream company.
Oh, the company. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard of them too.
Their strawberry ice cream, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Because they actually put there's big strawberries in there as well, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's really nice.
Yep. Yeah, good strawberry ice cream's got little bits of strawberry in it.
Yeah.
Chips and little, offcuts and stuff. Floor scrubs.
Floor scrubs.
Yeah. Jeez, why did we keeping you awake?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
No, barely. I think he just dozed off.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly. So, what?
And see, on my Stream Deck now, I've got a button. I've set up a button, so it sends a tweet to Twitter to tell people I'm live.
Yeah.
But it's
How many people do you have on Twitter?
on my Brummy account, I'm not sure.
Those 10.
31. Which is not a lot really. But on my other accounts I've got about 1,500 or something. I'm fat. I've got more on
How many
Facebook.
did you buy?
How many did I buy? I don't buy them. The other one, it's a coupon site. It's very, very popular as well, actually.
It's a what site?
It's a coupon. Discounts.
Do you do discounts?
Yeah, coupon discounts, yeah. And that's why I say I don't have a lot of time, because that takes a lot of work to do during the day.
Yeah, it would.
What are you doing with those coupons?
What do I do with it?
Selling them.
No, well, no, I'm not selling them. I'm not selling. I don't sell anything. If somebody wants to buy something, I find a coupon code for it and put it on my website, and then they can click through my website and buy it at a cheaper price.
And what are you making money off it?
Yeah, I'll make a little bit of commission off it, yeah. Because it's an affiliate website.
Ah.
I mean, I don't make like mega money off it.
No.
I mean, if somebody's, well, for instance, somebody bought a holiday at one point, and they spent something like about 700 quid or something.
You
And
get 7?
no, I got about 3 quid for that. Do you know what I mean? So it's not a great deal.
I can find something to do for you.
You can find something to do for me.
You need something to do.
If I need something to do, what do you mean? Now in the game, I'm doing something.
Never mind. Oh, ooh. Oh, the steering wheel's pissing me off.
Oh, okay.
I can't drive with that many playing in my steering wheel. Goes all over the road.
Oh, there's something wrong with your thingy.
Steering wheel has a huge dead zone in it, and I can't get it out.
Who stole my tracked Fent?
Aye.
Nobody.
My tracked Fent. Oh no, I found it. That's weird, it won't let me zone into it.
Weird.
I had a tracked fence. It's still at the shop with a plow on it. But I don't use it anymore. Nobody's taking it yet.
Did you leave the keys in it?
Yes.
Oh, that's asking for trouble, that is.
No, I don't use it because I have the sheep now.
Ooh, something like that.
Hi, bro.
Hey, that's mine!
Talk about mob theft.
Yeah.
What theft?
Mod theft.
Mod theft.
And it is?
Oh, when someone steals a mod and claims it as their own and reposts it on another website.
Are we having a battle of the trucks? I think I'll win.
Oh, you stupid hard worker.
Where do you need a 4X truck for one trailer?
See, I told you hard workers didn't work on angle terrain.
Mine are
No,
working.
no,
Mine's working.
I don't think it is multi-angle because I pointed the hired worker on an angle and it squared itself up, and it doesn't do that with multi-train. It just takes off in the angle you put it on with multi-train.
Oh, okay.
You stupid idiot. Going everywhere.
Oh, language.
Where?
Yeah,
Don't use
over
that
there.
language here with me, thanks. Yeah, no, I swear it's not multi-angle because the hide worker and the GPS will lock into 90 degrees, no matter what angle I'm at. So,
Well, the GPS,
I don't.
my GPS didn't lock into 90 degrees. That's why I thought it was multi-angle. But saying that, when I set the worker off, it wasn't perfectly straight, but it did go off at 90 degrees.
It did, yeah.
But I never thought of that until you said it. Because it wasn't perfectly straight, but he did straighten himself up.
Hello.
Ah, yeah.
Hello.
Back.
I'm back again.
He is back. No, I think it's the way. I think there goes Brummy.
Yeah, it's me. I'm on my way.
I think it's the way the field's defined. That's why the hire work is having a problem. Because of the stupid way that does it.
Did
Don't know why they changed it. It worked reasonably well before, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Field was defined on where you laid the field. Not this stupid screen mask you have to lay down, which is horrible.
Yeah,
absolutely horrible.
But in 19, you're gonna have to use Maya, aren't you, to build the mods and stuff, not Blender?
Don't know. I won't be building any mods. They make GE too complicated for map builders. I won't be bothering with that either.
They are working with Blender to get it to work.
Well, yeah, but is it going to be working on release? We don't know, do we?
No, we don't.
Probably won't.
I know all the scripting has to change, which is going to be a nightmare. You know, if you're not that well versed with it, like scripting, I can do some, but you know, depends on how complicated the script is that you need.
Well, yeah.
No, don't reverse into the crop, I think, because that's just stupid.
Yeah, because they've got oats on this for this map as well, haven't they? There's oats.
Yeah, got a few different types, mate. Yeah. Oh, I wish my internet had sorted itself up. Now.
Why do I have two water? Who put a water trailer in the middle of my farm?
I don't know.
Not
You?
guilty.
No, I had one on the side and now there's one in the middle of it.
No, I never been to the sheep farm.
You don't have to go to the seed farm to put a water tower in.
Oh, the water tower. I did place a water tower over there when I tested the map for many hours ago. So the sheep farm already had a tower.
See, and that's what I find comical, because there's a train just going past, right? And the train was actually going slower than the cars were driving.
Yeah, well, it's a big grain train. You won't see them zooming down the road, down the tracks.
Well, it's only got like 9 or 10 trailers on it, I think.
Ah, righto.
I think.
I thought it was longer than that. But yeah, you might be right.
Maybe there's another one going round, I don't know.
No. I know, I had to stop for one when I drove around the map and had a look.
Yeah.
And it seemed to take forever.
But I do like that, because I use that that mod where you can actually get the trains to drive around by themselves.
Yeah, on the maps that have the drive trains, yeah.
No, it's a mod. The ones that drive. Yeah. But you just set it off. But the thing is it gets annoying, because if you forget to go into the trains in the beginning, to set the cruise control, they zoom around at whatever the top speed is.
Yeah.
Because it's 55 on most maps, but on some maps I've seen it as high as 85. And
Yeah, that's a bit fast.
yeah, but when they go, what I usually do is I set the cruise control to about 30 or something, and then you can just see them just driving around the map. And it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It gives you a
That's pretty
feeling
cool.
of it not being alone. You know what I mean? When you play
Yeah,
single
that's
player.
why I like AI traffic.
Yeah,
You know, pedestrians walking around doesn't make you feel like you're in
Yeah.
some sort of post-apocalyptic place where everything's dead.
yeah. But I mean, I don't mind the AI traffic as long as it works okay. I mean, if you're gonna speed up the traffic, then do a little bit of extra work and make sure that it works properly. Because otherwise, it's just pointless. I mean, when the
Yeah,
traffic.
well, on Sosnovska night, I went through that.
Yeah.
Sped it up, went into the game, tested it out, sped it up a bit more, tested it out until I thought, yeah, you know, and then I made it too fast, and then thought, no, I'll take it back to that previous setting.
Yeah.
Tested it again. I thought, yeah, this'll do. This is pretty good.
That's it.
48's all right.
I mean, because
My unloading wagon's not working.
I'm sorry, the what's not working?
Unloading.
Loading wagon.
I told you those things are not good.
No, I'm using the Lely.
Yeah, there's a big Lely and a big Fendt. They don't work very well. Because of the
You said
pickups.
the big Lely didn't work.
No, it works better than the Fendt, but not much. They both need the actual area that the pickup uses wide. Because
It won't
they
drop
pick up horribly.
oh yeah,
Won't
the
drop
yeah.
the pickup.
Johnny,
Huh?
It
You
won't
can't drop the pickup.
No.
Let me have a look.
Oh, we had
Could
the
you-
problem before.
Can you... Yeah, we've had that
Did
before.
we have
Can
to
you jump out
reset
of
it?
your vehicle? Which vehicle you in, mate?
The big M.
No. Oh, you were in the big M. I just zoned to it. Hang on a minute.
As an idea, Johnny, you know
Oh my
they've,
god, how many vehicles we got?
you know them two loading wagons that don't actually work. Do you think it might be a good idea to take them off the server till they do?
yeah,
Because otherwise, people are going to just keep buying them
yeah.
and not realising that they don't work, or forgetting that they don't work.
Yeah, I can't lower this either.
It worked the first time. It's done one load.
Weird. I think tried it in for a non-modded one. Yeah, I'll try and get stuck into them this week and make sure they both do what they're supposed to do. But
Can you
I don't
disconnect
know, I
it?
think they're more hassle than they're worth somehow.
In meantime,
For
we
an
can
extra
react to it.
5,000 litres.
Can you disconnect it so I can sell it? Thank you.
Or can you not sell it when it's disconnected? When it's connected?
No, it was in use.
Ah, okay.
Oh, is that the one that had barley? Yeah, might as well take this to the piggies. Where are the piggies from here while I'm in it? The piggies are that way. Okay, cool. Let's see if I can get to the highway from here. Probably not. There'd be a fence. Is there a fence? Can I see a fence? Or can I?
It is.
Oh, yeah. No fence. Good. Oh, God, my internet's horrible. Shooting up to 250 every now and again.
Funnily enough,
Oh.
mine's working perfect now.
Oh, shut up.
Hey, you were quick enough to go to rub it in when it weren't working for me.
No, I didn't. I said, you know, you've got to persist. Oh, now I've taken the wrong turn. Turn back there, I want. My bloody son's probably downloaded some shit.
Porn.
Come on. No, it better not be, because he's got his computer set up in the lounge room.
In the what?
Lounge room. Dining room.
Oh, you still can download porn by that.
It's a bit too out in the open.
He doesn't know when you're in bed.
And he has to do that in Johnny's secret room if he wants to download that.
Yes.
Oh, it's got 2 engines on that train. It's just going past again now.
Okay. He's just got the cruise set to slow.
Oh, actually, I think this is... Oh, that's a different train. That is a different train.
Okay, so there is 2 trains.
Yeah, because that's got about 20 on it. The other one only had
Yeah,
about...
that's what I said. There was one with a lot on it.
Yeah.
From here,
Yes, matey?
you know, Ice is hosting you.
Do I know what?
Ice is hosting you.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, I never got any notification saying Ice was hosting me. No, I didn't get any notification. Oh, okay.
He didn't say hi.
Oh, it might be auto host, that's why.
Yeah.
Ah, well, if you are watching Ice, thank you very much.
Is anyone available to sow a field or 2 of corn?
Well, I'm just about to finish harvesting this field. I can do that for you if you want.
Oh,
What do you want to do? Harvest it?
No,
No, I need to plant.
plant it.
Huh?
Got
Transport
the
it?
sheep almost set up too, so...
I'll plant it.
Yes, plant it. Yeah, that worker of mine's still going like a good one over there. After that initial hiccup with the fence.
Yeah, it's probably hit the field definition. You were probably going outside the field definition, so it was thinking, yeah, there's no field here, or there's something in the way of the field.
No, what it was,
Stupid bloody thing.
you know, when the because the fence is actually too close to the edge of the field.
Yes.
How it was was that the when the tractor got to the edge of the field, the front wheel just about got over and it hit the fence then. So the actual plough didn't get to the edge of the field.
Yeah.
And I think that's what caused the issue.
Could be.
But since I did the headland and sent him off again, it's working fine.
Good, good. Oh.
But I've just realised, don't we have courseplay on here anyway?
No.
Is it not in the server?
Oh, it's on the server, but I haven't got it activated. I've got a newer version of Courseplay. I've been trying to test, and then I was going to put it in single player to see what the difference is. Then I was going to put it on the server, see if it'll work. Because last time we used it, it went a bit weird.
Did it?
The version that we've got now.
Oh, okay.
But download the new version off GitHub about 5 days ago.
Okay. And you haven't tested it yet?
I haven't done anything, no, in single player. Been busy trying to look for maps for us to play.
Oh, okay. I must say, this is a nice one.
I'm loving it. Except for my internet.
The Farm 5 down here, which is the one that I want if we do play this on a regular basis.
Yeah.
It's got a big shed, and it's got like a vehicle storage shed, big vehicle storage shelter, and it's also got a big area, well, a couple of big areas for You can put a few placeables as well.
Yeah.
It's quite nice, don't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a good one.
And it's got the silo as well.
Yeah.
And it's got a house as well, which is good because I'll have somewhere to sleep.
Yeah, that's right. And they're not sure about 19 whether you get a house, whether or not you'll be able to sleep overnight.
Yeah,
That's
it's not confirmed yet, is it?
It's not a confirmed thing, but they think they've stolen that off Farmer's Dynasty as well.
Yeah, and Pure Farming as well. You can sleep overnight as well.
Yeah.
Well, you don't actually go into the bed in Farmer's Dynasty like you do in Pure Farming. Sorry, like you do in Farmer's Dynasty. You just
that's right.
There's like a clock outside. You just hit the timer and that's it.
Yeah. I love the fact, actually, it might be going a bit overboard, but I love the fact that you have to eat and drink during the day. And that you can go into your house, into the kitchen, and actually cook. You can cook yourself meals.
Oh, I haven't got that far yet.
Yeah.
I haven't played it in ages. I haven't played it in ages
either. Because I lost my profile and lost my save games.
Well, no.
Farmers Dynasty, Euro Truck, American Truck are the only games that I lost anything of. Everything else.
The reason I stopped playing was because they took it off sale again, didn't they? The second time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was thinking, well, it's pointless be playing it if they're not going to update it anymore because there's been no update since.
Oh yeah, no, they were still updating it, mate. You couldn't purchase, but updates were still available.
Yeah, but after the second time they took it down because they took it down twice.
Yes.
They took it off sale twice, and after the second time, there was one update, and there's been nothing else. There's been no updates in a long time. Yes, but they have got their own website as well. Ah, right.
You didn't realise that?
No.
Where all updates would be posted. And if you wanted an update, if there was one available, you could just download it manually rather than rely on Steam.
But how do you install that in Steam then?
No, it's just like an auto updater. There'll be a button for latest updates. You click it, and it auto updates your game on wherever it's located.
Well, the game's on Steam. My game's on Steam.
Yes, it's on Steam. Yes, in your Steam folder.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I just put that into the Steam folder, and it automatically updates.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was my understanding of it.
Because I didn't think you could update a Steam game outside of Steam.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Right, where do you want this planting done, Wonko? Have you got a tractor and seeder, by the way?
I've got a tractor. I haven't got a seeder.
You haven't got a seeder, because my tractor's
just get a big one. Get a big corn seeder. Take you less time then.
Use the tractor at the shop. There's still one there with the plow.
Yeah, there's a fence there at the shop.
Is that?
Big fence.
Yeah. With the trucks on it.
Yeah, the tractor fence.
Oh,
what?
I can't get up the grass.
Can't pick up the grass. Which pickup wagon are you using?
Fixed it.
I fixed.
Whoa! I can't steer this with the steering wheel.
Yeah, you can. You're just not used to driving those ones.
Well, no, I'm not. Right, okay.
You just got to be a bit more gentle.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll get a different one.
Excuse me.
Something without tracks. Right.
Oh, get out of the big bud.
Well, how big's the
You know you
field?
want it. I don't know.
You can't plant corn with a big bud seeder, though, can you?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a big bud corn seeder. Jawohl.
Nah, I won't.
Nah.
Fan-
Use one of the little Fergies and one of those 3-metre corn seeders.
I was thinking of getting a Ford. Now the Fendt 1000, that ain't Ice's one, is it?
Huh?
The Fendt
No,
1000.
No, there's 2 of them. There's the Ice one, which is in the PCSG category.
Okay.
And then there's the normal Fendt without the Ice logos. There's in the...
That I normally use.
yeah.
Okay. Main colour green, yeah, that'll do. Cedar.
No, the sheep are in. They have water, they have grass.
Cool.
Now I gotta wait
Make sure.
for wool.
Yeah, make sure the wool spawn and the dirt area is
We
right.
have a problem here. Okay, come on, Johnny.
Yeah, I can come over and have a look.
The grass is all messed up.
The grass
Grass
is
is
messed
all
up.
messed up. Oh,
It's starting
yeah.
to seem like that there's a lot of issues on this, don't it?
Oh, there's little things.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is there's
see here,
there's a
Johnny,
lot
behind
of
you.
them.
Behind you, Johnny.
Yeah, I know, I've already removed them on my version.
Okay.
Grass is all messed up.
In the
It's
trough.
alright. Oh, that's alright. That's not a problem. It just means the plane's down too low. Grass plane's down too low. That's an easy fix. He's got it down too low. But they'll still eat it. So that's alright.
I did see at one place as well there was flying cars. It's
Flying cars?
Yeah, it's because the car was driving along the road and then there's a big dip in the road and then it goes back up again and then it goes over over a bridge. But in that dip, instead of going down into the dip like it would normally, it just went flying straight across it.
Okay.
It was a bit weird, but it was funny to see.
Yeah, it
No,
would be.
when I get my wool.
I think it's across the way.
Anybody got any
On your
idea
right.
where the seed refill point is?
Here.
No.
Seed refill point. There's some at each farm. One at each farm.
Okay, so what field do you want doing, one card?
14 and 13, I think.
14 and 13. Try and find them.
Basically, any field you can find near the cows.
Okay. And is there a seed refill point at the cows? That's not the cows, that's the sheep. That's the
I've
pig.
got no idea.
Yeah, it is in the one of the garages.
That seems to work alright.
Well, 14's already got corn in.
That's it.
According to the map, yeah, and field 9, and field 80. And
Well,
field...
it was looking empty.
Okay, let's just... Oh, it's growing in field 25, field 80. Where else have we got corn? 9 and 14. Yeah, it's already growing according to the map. It's growing in 9 and 14.
Okay.
And there's soybeans growing in 13. In fact, every field's got something growing in it according to the map, apart from...
Yeah, pretty much everything's growing.
You've got corn in field 69 as well, 36 and 47, and number 6.
Okay, can you harvest it for chaff?
Yep, I can do that.
It's not ready yet.
It doesn't have to be fully grown for chaff, does
Yeah,
it?
not for chaff, no, you can do a whole crop harvest, can't you?
It can be dark green. It's got to be dark green, the darkest green.
Oh, we'll put this over here out of the way. Have you got the chaff harvester already, or do you need it?
No, I haven't got it.
You haven't.
Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Zigzag. Well, field 6 is ready. It's got corn in it, and it's ready for chaff. I'm just driving past it. It says it's a little field, but it ain't.
Field 15 has grass in it.
Which header do I use for the, if it's not thingy, do I still use the corn header, the easy collect?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is for corn chopping. Hello, it looks like someone's got some soybeans ready for me.
Not yet, Johnny.
Something's 100%.
No.
Yeah, that's my harvester.
Ah, that's the harvester that's full.
Yeah, so it's not much.
No, that's alright.
Right, tipper.
Come on, lag.
Yeah, that's the one, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Why'd you tip it out?
Right.
Oh, wrong. Blasted thing.
Which one did we say?
Okay.
Which one did we say that was ready to do?
Field I drove past.
Yeah, which was
Let me look. Field 6.
field 6. Okay.
Top that.
Am I the wrong side? Nope, I'm not.
Oh, God.
Yes, my son?
Oh, my bloody internet jerking. Milliseconds are going nuts. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. 300 and something. Yeah, good.
At least it's consistent.
I beg your pardon?
I said at least it's consistent.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, consistent. 180, 350, 180, 200, 180, 250, 180, 300. Yeah, it's good. I'm glad I got this super fast internet plan.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
It is.
If we're going to play this map,
Yes.
I'm going to need a better mixer for the food.
Like the placeable one's no good?
It's too slow.
Too slow.
Too slow. Which
Yeah,
one did you buy?
The GTX one.
Oh,
It's the only
okay.
one we've got in there, I think.
Yeah, it's the only one we've got on the mod. I was going to change it to the new ones by Kevin. No, not Kevin. Yeah, oh, is it Kevin? Can't remember.
You gonna
Alice
load
mod.
me, Johnny, or?
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm jerking my way back to you.
Ah, don't do that.
Weren't there a song up about that? I am jerking my way back
Now
to you.
we know it. Now we know he needs to have a free hand.
Nazi man.
Hey, Massey.
Hello.
Hello.
I am now classified deaf.
Hello, Conway Turtle, welcome to the stream. This
I'm
is a private server, so I'm sorry you can't join.
Massey Man says, I'm now classified as deaf because the tractor I was mowing with had a straight pipe on it and it was too hot and the aircon didn't work well. So all the doors and windows were open. Yeah, that would have been a mistake, mate, yes. No earmuffs. That was bad.
Yep. Not a very good thing to do, that.
You're in the way, Johnny.
I'm in the way. I'm always in the way.
He hasn't lost his hearing completely, though, has he? Or is it just like really?
No, just, well, he's classified as deaf. I'm classified as
10 kilometers an hour.
I've got industrial deafness. I've got that ringing in my ears constantly.
Oh,
10
tinnitus.
kilometres an hour. Beg your pardon?
Tinnitus.
Tinnitus. Yeah, I keep forgetting what the word is. But yeah, I've got that, and it's bad. I can't wear, like, I've got a headset on, but I can't have the earpieces over my ears. Drives me crazy.
Oh, right.
I need outside noise, I need background noise to stop the ringing.
Yeah. I get a ringing in my ears sometimes. Only usually when the wife's talking, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's different.
Johnny asked that too.
Yeah.
I think every married person does.
And we bought a lot of animals.
Did we?
Oh, why?
20 sheep. That's a hell of a lot. Yeah, you want to be careful.
20 sheep?
He's got 20 sheep.
Yeah,
I've
well,
got
else I have to
50
feed them
pigs.
all the time.
Yeah, you don't want to go over, you don't want to go overboard, you know.
There's no hurry. We need to make sure the dirt gets dirty where it's supposed to, and the wool's spawn where it's supposed to.
Give me a minute.
That's all.
I want to buy about a couple
No, you're gonna buy like 500 of them.
Are you are you transporting them though?
Hell no.
Oh, so no. What I
And
mean is,
Maximilian says, and they managed to bend the exhaust back from hitting something, and the black smoke just blew in my face when I started going up a hill with a 12-foot mower and only 110 horsepower Massey. Yeah, I think the people you work for need to buy some new equipment, mate. Really do.
sounds like it.
Anyway, I'm going to get a coffee. I'll be right back.
Okay. But yeah, at least I'm glad I got my game sorted now. I'll know in future what to try if it happens again.
How many should you buy?
500.
500.
So you need some more grass.
Some more grass. Yeah, I thought. Yeah, I think you might.
And I was thinking about buying a couple of 100 cows too.
Who's in my fence?
Who's in your fence?
I don't need any more cows. I can't keep up with what I got. Especially with all this driving from one end of the world to the other.
Didn't buy any more sheep, did you?
It's alright, if he buys more cows for you, just get him to look after them for you.
Yeah, well, he'd have to.
He didn't buy more sheep.
Not yet.
Because there's one thing that Ups loves to do. He loves to create work for everyone else.
Yeah. It's nice to have something to do, you know.
Yeah, it's nice to have something to do, but when you're doing the same thing over and over and over and over again for hours, it gets a little bit tedious. That's why I decided to do something else tonight instead of doing the sheep, because I've done that now for a couple of weeks and just running backwards and forwards transporting sheep and then cutting grass, and you know, it's, I know that's what a real sheep farmer would do, but they would. Oh, didn't hear a word of that. Because you cut out somewhat badly there.
Oh, it happens again.
Yeah.
Can you repeat that, please?
Chris.
I said, can you repeat it, please?
Oh, please. I thought you said Chris, sorry.
I said, please. Try to be nice sometime.
Why break the habit of a lifetime?
But he left the server, so...
Yeah, I think his internet's gone.
Yeah. You have a lot of cows.
You better not have brought me any more, because they'll just get sold.
You have 500 more.
Right, that's that done.
Because Johnny just left you at your
Where do you want this chaff, Wonka? Do you want it at the BGA or
No, I need it at the cow farm, mate.
at the cow farm? Right, how do I get there from here?
Hey, I'm back.
Hello, back.
Hello, back.
Synchronizing data with other players.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Ellard again?
Yeah, he got kicked
Yeah.
out.
Ah, his internet. Damn. It's not good. I think his service provider needs to kick out the bum.
Alpha A is blocked by an object. Who's Alpha A?
Help
This
A is
one.
blocked by no. I don't know.
And it is plowing wheat at the moment.
For some reason the sheep have run out of water and grass.
Yeah, because Subs has just bought 500 of it.
No, I didn't.
I bought
Oh,
100
didn't
of
you?
them.
Oh, I thought you said you did.
Well,
No, I only bought 1,000.
I am already on it.
So who's doing the potatoes? The hard worker.
Yep.
Oh, okay. That's why he's charging off up the middle of the field. Okay, cool.
you can't even trust the helpers.
Oh, I don't know. Bloody. Excuse me. Oh, get out.
Can I get my money back?
Oh. Jeez. All this money you keep spending.
I know, yeah. Whoa. Did you buy? Was you buying something then? Because I got a lag spike then.
Can you make the fields so they're ready to plant rather than harvest when we start?
Yeah, you can put seasons on it if you want.
Yeah, we can put seasons on for you.
It's fine by me. I don't mind season.
No, I know you. I know you don't. That was for Johnny's benefit.
Sorry. I'm tired today.
But can't you get them all ready to harvest?
No, it means painting all the fields.
No, you know what you have to do? You have to, if you just delete all the, not the XML files, but the other files. You see, they GDK files or something in the save game.
Oh, yeah.
If you delete them, it deletes all everything that's on the field.
Yeah. Oh, it's easy enough to do anyway.
I think
I can just have all the fields ready to harvest. It's easy.
There's the cow farm.
Trouble is, everything around the cow farm's actually no use for cows.
Where is the cow farm?
Pardon?
I can't find the cow farm. Ah, it's up there. That's
All
why.
the fields immediately around the cow farm are no use for a cow farmer.
Oh, what's on them, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah. So I need
But all
wheat,
you need
barley.
really is grass. Grass, then, and corn. Really.
Well, I need straw, a lot of straw.
Well, yeah, and so wheat fields.
Yeah.
The wheat you could sell to me and to as a financial, thing.
Yeah,
Gain. You could just sell it to the local sellers, sell some to me, and the straw you could for yourself.
but you could have the you could use the oats as well, can't you? Can you not use the oats for the animals as well?
I don't know if you've got to change the animal husbandry to do that to make them accept oats, but you can use oats.
Do accept
Sure,
some
for straw. You could plant whatever product sells for the most that gives straw. Massive Man says about my comment about not getting a new tractor. He says, nah, just a nice old 390T in the yard as well, and a 135 and a 35E. Okay. Instead of using the one you were using, mate. I see. That's fair. And he says, and he's got a Gen 1 6480 that takes a year to start, a 6180 that pulls like a freight train, and of course a massive 240 that putters about 4 alarm. And for our shopping week, we use it to pull the float. Oh, okay.
So
I see, says it like that.
It takes a year to start.
Yeah.
I think it needs a service. What is it when they're in the farm? Like on New Year's Day, they're all like, "Well, we've got to start ploughing that field in June, so start that tractor now, and it should be ready."
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, if I had one like that, I'd get rid of it. But that's going to be a thing in 19 anyway, isn't it? If you don't look after your vehicles, they're going to degrade, aren't they?
And they deteriorate, yes.
Yeah. But that's
got to keep them maintained.
Yeah, that's another thing that they've got on Farmers Dynasty and on Pure Farming as well.
Yeah.
Because on Pure Farming,
Massey Man says to you, Brummy, no. They just all need a massive overhaul.
Yeah,
instead of waiting a year to start them, yeah.
Who is cheating?
Who's seeding?
I don't know.
Somebody was sowing.
Was that?
Cheating or whatever.
Oh, I bought a sower because one guy wanted he wanted the some corn planting, but there's already a cornfield.
Can you seed field 24 for me in grass, please?
Well, I'm not seeding now because I'm chopping chaff.
Oh.
Where does this go, Wonka?
There's a huge square concrete pad with a single row of grass chaff in it at the moment.
And Massey Man says the tractor, if he was driving, the door fell off driving down the road. Yeah, I'd be getting new ones, mate. Sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe not spanking new ones, but something a bit
I can see it.
fresher, shall we say?
It's an open air. It's an open air pit, isn't it? It's not got walls or anything on it.
No, there's two there. One that's got 2 walls around it, and one that's open.
Oh yeah. I can see the other one now.
The open ones are the common way they do it here. They just pick a spot of ground and do it.
Yeah, here too.
Cover it with plastic tarp and tyres. That's all they do here. They don't have these fancy concrete pads and concrete wall stuff. First of all, you have a case 4-240 pulled into the yard, picking up bale shredder to hire from us, and he stopped, and then he couldn't get it started afterwards. Oh, okay.
Your piggies need a little bit feed.
Yeah, that's what I'm making right now. I'm waiting on soybeans to make it.
I think Oops says this.
Yeah, I thought he was. I thought Oops was already on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was, but he said he didn't have much.
Oh, okay.
Anything to start this mixer up. But yeah, I agree with you, Wonko. I think we need to look for better placeables, placeable mixers, both pig and cows.
Yeah,
I mean, these are fairly good, but like the ones I've got on Sosnovska Night, you can get them as placeables. Actually, they were placeables when I put them on there.
Johnny,
I put them in with GE. Yeah.
the same one who makes the silage fermenters are using. He have he have beautiful feed mixers.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, they take a lot.
Well, that's what you need.
Okay.
You need something that's gonna take a lot and produce it quickly as well.
Yeah, they do. Take about I think it's 1 million each.
Oh, yeah, but that's too. That's
Yeah, that's a bit much, but
Yeah, but you don't need to build so much in it.
no, I know what you mean, though.
So then you just harvest and dump it.
Yeah, Vincent is back.
About time.
Oh yeah, mate.
Yeah, you know that other spaceship in that game I'm playing.
No, what's that one?
Ah, yeah. Massey Man says, and DW talks so good about case truck. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? He loves his cases.
Yeah.
Did we put this on Continental Europe or International?
Internet.
What, the server? No,
International.
it's nice on Continental Europe.
Is it?
Yeah.
Apparently your tractor stopped as it's going halfway through a field.
Whose tractor?
Oops.
Yeah, you was in the way.
I was on the side of the road. I wasn't even on the road. And you drove straight to a field with crop destruction on.
Yeah.
What? I don't know
But then
where I'm
we're
going.
not saving this map. Huh?
I don't know where I'm going.
What are you trying to get to the pig farm?
No, I'm trying to get back to the field that I was just working. Can't remember the way. But yeah, I just realised I came through the pig farm. So I should have turned right. I should have turned right at field 17 instead of carrying on straight.
I should have charged you.
Yep. The piggies are producing pretty fast, Johnny.
Oh,
Yeah,
they do.
Yeah. Once you get them up.
305.
Well,
305. Who's been buying pigs?
Oops just
Stop
loves
it.
creating work for
No,
everyone.
I did
That's
not.
what it is.
I think I'll get that idea from me.
Oh, okay.
Bastards.
Hey. What you gonna do with all the potatoes then?
Me? Nothing now. I've got enough for the mixer. We're only testing. This. If we do decide to play this, I'm going to edit the map to take out the little glitches, and we'll start afresh when Ice is back. Hopefully, we do play it. Hopefully next Saturday night.
What
Are you gonna doing the sheep then, Allar?
No, we're just testing.
Okay. I can
Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to have a look. Let me see. Let me get out of that. I wanted to have a look where those bales are spawning. Problem is, what we need at least 6 bales to spawn to make sure they all spawn and not glitch with the fence that he's got up close to it, you know, and you get that message. Yeah, and the sheep Muck is good. You know, you get that message, no more room to place a bale.
Yeah.
And there's only one bale there, you know, because they hit an obstacle that's in the way. So far, the bale's producing. We've got dirt on the ground. We do have one sheep caught in the nav mesh, which is fine. I can edit that. Lift the grass up, that's fine. Water texture's fine. Everything's fine. A minute.
You're taking notes, Johnny.
Yeah, mentally ones, which I'll completely forget about. Don't worry.
That's why I asked if you're taking notes.
Definitely.
What are we gonna do with the map that we played last Saturday?
Show it to me.
Probably nothing. I don't know.
I really liked that map.
What holes?
Yeah, so did I. Don't worry. Holzer, I did too.
What do you think that I got stuck and wasn't so good, but
What's that?
that I got stuck and in the gates. The Burry had to get me out.
Yeah. When you that, that's only because you had that great big double trailer, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
And there was no space.
Mansa, do you want to help Rummy?
Yep. Where is Rummy?
I'm on field 6. I'm chopping chaff at the minute.
Chaff chopping.
Or you could just do another field if you want to. Get another chaff harvester and just do another field because you need plenty of chaff, don't you?
I need loads. Loads and loads.
Yeah, because we've got a couple more cornfields.
Please don't take the grass. I need the grass.
Well, I need grass as well for the cows.
Well, there's right by field 6 here. There's a big grass area. It's not a field, but it's it's just a grass area, and it's quite a big field. Well, area, should I say.
Doing field 15 now.
But I think field 18, that looks like a grass field as well. That's right by the pigs. So there's plenty of grass around. Just needs cutting.
Yeah, I have a cutter in the front and a pickup loading wagon in the back.
What's the matter? Oh, that trailer does not like
You
these.
cannot find a better place for this.
Yeah, I could. But
Yeah.
that trailer does not like this.
Okay.
Are you getting your tip symbol? Oh, it's
Yeah.
actually working. Okay.
Yeah. It actually does.
What
Cool.
implement do I need to help you, Rummy?
Well, I've just got
Trailer.
No, not a trailer, because I've already got a trailer on the back of my harvester. So if you
Yeah,
get
but I mean,
yeah, because it's easier that way. If you get a chaff harvester,
grab a chaff harvester, buy yourself one.
yeah, and get the crone
And
crone
back of it.
trailer, and then you can just do the same as I'm doing.
Just follow Brummy around. You do each do a row. That should be enough money to buy a chaff harvester and a trailer.
Can we make sure we get some bigger bale forks
Yes.
if we're playing this one?
Yeah, get the
Yes.
CSZ one,
Yes.
because that is a good one.
Yeah, I don't have the password. I can get the money.
What do you mean?
I'll buy it for you.
God, you should have money, mate. That's it.
Oh, yes I do.
Think, Johnny, just give yourself.
I'm bloody rich.
There you go.
What to buy?
It's only a map test.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Chaff harvester.
now talking about FS19.
Yeah.
Well, one of the starting positions is you actually start with nothing,
Yes.
and I think that will be very
I'm
interesting.
going to love that because
me
that's
too.
how I like to play.
Yeah.
I'm going to love that.
You start with nothing but a lot of money.
Well, you have to take a loan out.
Well, yeah. You know, or what you could do is just continue, carry on doing contracting work until
Yeah,
you've
you
got
can
enough
start
money
off
to
just
buy
doing contract
Yeah.
and get your own
Well,
money.
you'd be playing for a long time.
But it,
Which
it
chaff
depends,
harvester
doesn't
does
it?
you recommend?
Say again, sorry.
Which chaff harvester do you recommend?
Oh, I've got the Crone one.
The
Yeah, I would
Rossmeister. Red and white one.
I've got the Crone,
Mm.
the Crone trailer as well.
Yeah, I'd take the crane with the big crane trailer.
Yeah.
The
I've got the big engine as well.
yeah, get the biggest engine, the biggest front, and that big crane 55,000 litre trailer. That'd be the way to go.
Is that actually the capacity? I didn't know that was the capacity. I didn't know that was the capacity of the trailer, 50,000 litres.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Which one is it? It is the Crone TX560, 56,000 litres, sorry.
I see 56, okay.
Hey, Doc Cat. Welcome to the stream.
Who's that?
No, I haven't started on Twitch yet. And yeah, sorry I didn't see the earlier messages. I'm pretty slow when it comes to reading messages. I've got to get out of habit and glance over there more often.
Yeah.
No, I haven't started on Twitch yet, mate. Yes, it's a new map. This map is Mills County. It's a 4x map. It is a beautiful map. I really love it. If you like American maps, this is fantastic. Well done. There's a few little, oops, I forgot to lower that, or oops, I forgot to drag that up out of the ground, and oops, I forgot I shouldn't leave that shed in the middle of a freeway. But apart from that, everything seems to be working.
Yeah.
Oh, your tablet PC died, mate. Okay, that's no good.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're on your tablet, your PC died.
Ah.
Okay. Bad. Yeah, mine, I had a PC that died about 2 months ago, wasn't it, guys? I had to go
Yeah, something like that. You have to get a new one, don't you?
sell my soul to get a new one. You played it and had to fix it. Yep. Yeah, I've got it opened up in GE and lowering things and moving things around it where they shouldn't be. Floating shovels and stuff like that. But it's not a hassle. Everything seems to work so far. Fingers crossed.
Well, yeah, we haven't
It's
found
when,
anything
you
so
know.
far that will break the game. So.
No. It's yeah, when you're finding, animal husbandry doesn't work properly or something about things like that, it's just too much.
Yeah.
Only the pigs are reproducing very fast than normal.
Oh, I wonder why.
Yeah, how many sheep have you got now?
All at 25.
170.
Hey, somebody bought more.
It says 170 in glance anyway. But once you feed them up and they've got full grass and everything, and they're clean and a lot of full up with water, they'll produce pretty quick as well. What was I getting it producing yesterday? Something like one every 3 hours or something, or every 4 hours, something like that.
Yeah, I got a pig getting a new pig every 20 minutes.
Yeah, the pigs, yeah. But I didn't buy it. I didn't buy them the way you bought them. I actually transported them.
You're crazy.
Well, the thing is once you've done that and then you've cut the grass and you've filled them up, there's nothing else for you to do. you know what I mean? So take your time and do it.
Yeah, that's right. What do you, Doc's just said, yeah, I know about the building on the off-ramp from the freeway, yeah. I fixed that. Many things are broken. You will out in time. What else is broken, mate? We haven't found anything yet. All the animals seem to work, which is one of the major hassles. My internet's another hassle.
Yeah, but don't forget there's all the factories and stuff on here as well, ain't there?
Well, there's factories on here, but yeah.
Maybe some of them don't work. We don't know.
Maybe. If they don't, well, we just don't use them.
Well, yeah.
We've got placeable factories if we need them. But it'd be nice. I hope they do work.
I didn't even realise. It's because I was yakking away.
Oh, excuse me.
It's not like you, mate.
No.
We hardly know you're here.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Right, where am I going? That way, innit? I can take a hint, so don't worry. I think.
I hope not too many things are broken because I do really enjoy this map.
Yeah, me too.
I love the look of it.
Ooh, I'm stuck on the fence.
And the way it plays so far has been great. I hope it doesn't become a pain and not work.
Well, I brought the right-headed. Take the
You
big
did?
slot.
No,
I did.
you got that one, yeah. I got the proper corner. You can't use that on corn, but you can use it on whole crop. But because it is a whole crop now, because it's grown. But if it hadn't grown, you wouldn't have been able to use that.
Oh, hello, good. This is producing. Just keep GE open. Okay, mate.
It's like that, is it?
Sounds like.
It always seems to be like that with us anyway, doesn't it? We start to get a map,
Oh, yeah.
and it's a really good map, and we enjoy playing it, and then all of a sudden something goes wrong.
Yeah, something's broken.
Oh, the
You
other
think,
one
yeah.
didn't break from last week.
Not yet. No,
Well,
that's
not
right.
yet, no.
But we haven't really. We tested most of it, but not any of the like the animal husbandry,
Yeah, we did,
which
we
has
did.
really got me keen on it. We haven't tested that yet.
Yeah,
I
we did.
really like that map.
Hmm.
Really nice map. Even because the roads are small, but
Yeah, Oops loves it because of that reason too.
I thought we did test
All
it.
the small tight roads and the edges. He loves it.
Not the animal breeding we didn't, did we? Or did
Oh
we?
no, not
We-
the breeding.
We haven't tried the animal breeding yet. I want to. I don't know if it works.
We're not going to be able to because we're only farming 2 evenings a week, aren't we? So if we're
Beg your
doing Lone
pardon?
Oak,
Huh?
if we're only doing Lone Oak on a Friday, that only leaves 1 day to do 2 maps.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
Yeah.
I never know what we're doing then with that bloody higgledy-piggledy.
Well, I'm just biding my time really until 19 comes out.
Well, that's
Who
right.
isn't?
I mean,
Well, yeah.
you know, come a few months' time, we may never see 17 again. I don't know. Depends on how good 19 ends up. Or bad.
Well, yeah. The one thing I'm really disappointed in though is the traffic. They're not changing the traffic, and that is
I am
that's
too.
really annoying me. That is. I don't know why they don't do it.
Yeah, it's sad they're not fixing that.
Well, to be honest, you can just turn the traffic off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that, but I don't like playing with the traffic off. I like it on.
True enough, but for me at least, there's a lot other stuffs I want them to fix before the traffic.
Oh, yeah, I know. But I don't think the traffic would have been a big issue for them. Because it just needs to go back to the way it was in 13.
Well, that's it, because they
getting
still
low.
must have the script.
You
in,
have
mustn't
fun,
they?
stay calm and cool, and keep me posted on how many times you need to put it in the editor. Thank you, mate. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound good to me.
No, it don't, does it?
Well, we need to start testing industries, I suppose. The animals seem to work fine. Seem to. There's only a few little things I've got to do to the shoe, which is easy to fix.
You get arrested for that.
So,
Have you seen there was on, I saw it, I don't know where. There was like a half sheep, half human was born.
What?
you would hope
I don't know
not.
where it was.
Yeah, it would hope
Whoa,
not.
whoa.
A half sheep, half human.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And you say my tractor, Mr. B?
No, I wouldn't be in your tractor, mate.
Okay.
Oh.
Must have been a ghosty.
Yeah, it was. I like this dairy. It's really well done as a big industrial-sized dairy.
yeah.
Really like it.
There's dirt in both barns.
Yeah, because it's got multiple barns.
But you see what I mean? I need to...
Yes,
it's gotta be
I agree,
big
Doc.
scale.
I agree. Why make a map public when it's got so many issues? Okay.
Well, exactly, yeah.
Yes, I do agree.
Considering where it came from as well.
Well, yeah.
I mean, they're not usually known for
I don't know
their-
if it got
Whoa.
past their testers or not, but maybe it did.
Yeah, but if it did, how did it? If there's that many issues.
Yeah.
Whoa, what's going on?
So, it's got a lot of lag spikes at the moment.
Yeah, is somebody buying stuff?
No,
Not that I know of.
I was emptying my
hi,
trailer.
Ice. Hi, Ice. I love the map.
Whoa,
Not everyone
again.
loves it, but I love it. Probably
Did
one
I
goes
see
files.
Did I see the map that we played last Saturday on?
Oh yeah, I hope Ice has a look at all the maps. The blue fella.
The blue fella.
Ice.
Oh,
His eyes blue already?
Oh, I don't know. You have a good one, Doc. Now,
yeah, see you later, mate.
Are there any bigger front loaders?
what do you know?
Well, just bigger, so I can carry more bale.
Oh, bigger loaders. Like, you need bow forks, though, you mean?
I mean, telehandler, sorry. Yeah, and the forks.
Yeah,
Well,
we need bigger forks.
The CSZ one, you can put you can have 3 or 4 bales on it, I think.
Yeah, I think you can have 4. So yeah, if we get the CZ, whatever it is, CZX, what did I say? I'm loving them, mate. Absolutely love it. But Doc was just telling me the map's got a few issues.
No, he wasn't.
I found a few that are easy
He
fixes.
was saying he's got a lot of issues.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're simple fixes so far. Just things placed in the wrong place, like up in the air or half underground, which I don't know how that passed. Whether I'm, thinking maybe American Eagles didn't test the map, but they usually do.
Yeah, well, they usually do, yeah.
And it's not like they're obscure, they're easy to find.
Well, a great big barn in the middle of the road, you can't miss that, can you?
Yeah, that's right, right on the freeway.
So, let me see.
What the hell is in the middle of the road here?
In the middle of the
Oops,
road.
what do you have behind your cultivator?
Behind my cultivator.
Yeah. Because
Behind
I can't see it. Problem.
This is not a cultivator, this is a seeder.
Okay,
Oh,
but the back,
okay.
I can see the back part of it.
What did I
big
ask Ice about? Not sure.
I hear it all the time. There's something
I'm not
here
sure.
that I can't see.
Where something where you are that you can't see.
You asked him about the map thing, I think.
Where are you harvesting, Brummy? Which field?
6.
6.
6, yeah. Well, I'm not harvesting it, I'm chopping it.
Yes, harvesting. There's something here in the middle of the field and that.
Something in the middle of the shop, maybe. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and I can't see it, but I keep hitting it.
We've had that issue for weeks.
Synchronizing issue.
You don't like the way you guys are playing the game now. What do you mean? We're only map testing, mate. What do you mean?
Yeah, there's something here in the middle too. It's stuck.
Is there?
Yeah. Come to me.
Yeah, I'm coming. You're at the shop.
Who doesn't like the way we're playing the game?
Ice doesn't. You're at the shop there. Where are you? From here you are that way. There's something in the middle here. With
Mr.
the
Johnny.
chopper. Ah. Yeah, that's Oops.
Here where I am?
Mr. Johnny.
Yeah. Yes, answer. That's Oops.
Tomorrow.
No, Oops is still at the
I'm-
parking lots. At the parking space.
No, he's here.
Yeah.
And that's the seed hawk you're hitting. He's cedar.
For me, it's still on the... He's in the parking space.
Yeah, he's taken off now. We've had that problem before, for weeks. Doesn't like what we're doing with the chopper. I'm not sure what that means.
Oh, oops, is there. What
Is
the-
now, yes. Because he's moved it for you. What were you saying, Mansett? Sorry.
I'm back. Had a
He
phone
parked
call.
it in the middle of the road.
Yeah, because my mother called,
Oh, okay.
so I had to run.
So Ice doesn't like what we're doing with the chopper.
No.
That's what they do. What are we doing wrong?
Oh, with the trailer behind them.
Oh,
People do use trailers behind them.
well, yeah.
I don't know about a semi-trailer, no. But the big chopper trailers they use behind them.
Yeah, that's what I'm using.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not.
Oh, you're
No.
not. I'm-
He's pulled up a semi-trailer behind it.
Ah, right.
Uncle,
Oh, yes.
can I see the garage in 74 for you?
74.
I'm going up and
Hasn't
down,
it?
Brummy.
Hasn't that got a crop in already?
Up and down where?
Yes, you got Milo.
From here.
Are you doing this field as well?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can have the
I can
Milo.
go to another one. Let's go to the next one.
Ah, it's okay. This one to get
No,
done.
no. I'll
We'll
go
get
to
done.
the next
We'll get
one.
done quicker. You've done
But
that.
you can harvest the Milo if you want.
I can do that. I'm gonna park my tractor here for now and
Oh yeah, I can see what you. Yeah.
pitch my.
It works faster. Can I drive to the gate or?
You should
Oh,
be.
that's not corn, is it?
Oh no, that's not corn on that field. No. Field 14, I think is corn, or maybe 13. One of them.
Okay, Ice. The choppers aren't built to pull that size trailer.
Well, not that one, no, but this Crone one is actually designed for this job, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not I don't think it's designed for behind the chopper.
Then why does it have a hitch?
They usually pull the smaller, like a 30,000 litre trailer behind them. I know it's a pain in the butt, but that's in real life.
Oh.
But we're only map testing, so it doesn't matter. Normally when we play
And it's only a
multiplayer, someone
game.
uses a chopper and the others, are with them with a tractor trailer combos.
Well,
That's the way we
let's-
normally do it.
Yeah, well, there wasn't enough people to help out when I was
and
downstairs, so.
we want to try and get as much tested as possible. So-
Where did you go with the Jeff?
The cow farm, mate. Go through.
Now-
You see the way I'm heading down the field. Go down this road, down here to the road. Take a left, and then go through the pig farm. When you go through the pig farm, take a left at the end of the road, up to the top, turn right, and then just
So this makes
follow it all the way.
I lost you already on the field there.
If you
Yeah.
if you ain't gone, I'm not far off full, so you can follow me.
so
From
what
me.
is-
Yes, matey.
If we are gonna play this map, are you gonna have the sheeps?
No, you said you were.
Okay, then I can have them. So,
Yeah, you said you were, didn't you?
yeah.
There's the production thing. Okay, here's a meter.
Ooh.
Hallard's been booted again. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Your
What?
internet's as fun as my internet, Hallard. I don't think so.
Still
Alright.
like
Oh, Robot Man.
Ah, there is a robot man.
Get in there. Oh, I know this is... Okay, this is interesting. What you produce and how. That sounded like Robot Mickey Mouse. Okay, this is a production area. But where? I think it is anyway. There's the details of what it needs. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's that. That's the production distillery. Yeah, the signs
Hello?
are wrong.
Hello?
Charger engaged.
Somebody left?
Somebody
Yeah, it was
left?
Allard.
No, it's not me. I didn't leave. Somebody left.
Somebody left.
Yeah,
what?
Allard left.
No, I'm still
Okay.
here.
Yeah. You're still here. Oh, who left that?
Are you even awake, Johnny?
No. I don't even remotely resemble that remark. Okay, what am I hitting there? Something there.
Wah.
Okay, this is a bit painful. Biodiesel, okay. So, is this personal biodiesel
Whoa.
or... Yeah, Allard's here my bottom. Allard's rejoining. Now.
Let's see where my harvester ended up.
It took a lot longer
cross
than it
country.
did the first time for you to log in, didn't it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like... This just looks like a biodiesel plant. It's not actually an industry for the player.
Oh, so you can't use the diesel yourself? Make the diesel for
No,
yourself?
it doesn't look like it. See any triggers or any player triggers or anything like that. It's a biodiesel plant that you hit things with. It's like a
Is it
blank
just a cell
wall there or
point
something.
then?
Oh, that might be the edge of... No, it's not the edge of the mine. Yeah, I'd say it is. There's definitely some sort of collision here that you're not allowed to go to, but that doesn't matter. So, alright. What's that place called?
Talking of collisions and places you're not supposed to go to, you know that
Ethanol plant.
you know that OGF map, Johnny?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the...
Well, I was walking around there, and well, no, I went to
That's there.
there's a road where it goes over the train line by the where is it? By the garden centre, I think. That's me fault. And I saw the train. There's a train in the yard. So I got out and I was walking along, and there's a barrier there. You can't go in that area. It's all blocked off, so you can't go in. It's there. You can see it, but you can't walk on. So it's to stop you walking on the train lines, basically, which I thought was quite clever.
Yeah. No, he's got some good stuff. Yeah, so these aren't industries, guys. These are just sell points. Biodiesel plant and the distillery are just sell points. So that's fine. Yeah. If you want to produce your own, you've got to use the placeable ones, which is not a hassle, I don't think.
Oh, no. It's not as if we're short on space, is it?
No,
Do you
that's
know
right.
what I mean?
There's plenty of space here to put things. Anyway, if we do play this map, I would like to, at each farm, just clear out a little bit of an area to make it easier for everyone if they want to place more things.
Yeah.
I want a little bit down the pig farm, not a lot, but a little bit extra.
And what you could do is maybe completely get rid of one farm or two farms even, and put some little industries on two of the farms.
Yeah, that's right. Just take the house away and put some industry there.
Just take away all the buildings and stuff, and just put some placeable stuff in there.
Hey, Who's taking a shortcut through my big farm? That's a tollway through here.
Quick, the
wrecking
farmer's
my
after us,
gravel
he's
and
got his gun. Quick,
destroying my road.
put your foot down.
Yeah.
Put your foot down. He's after us, quick.
Bloody hell.
Well, I shall push the game spawn button with the spikes falling out of the back of the truck.
Where am I selling the milk then, Johnny?
I beg your pardon?
Where am I selling the milk?
Where are you selling the milk? At a milk place. There is a dairy here somewhere. I know because I
very
went there.
informative.
Milk country grain something. Let me have a look there. Well, easiest way to find it, mate. Honestly. Where's the milk?
Zone to it.
Milk. There's no thing for milk. There's got an emblem for milk. Oh, that's a dud. But anyway, Mills, elevator, Wilkins. Is it Wilkins? What's Wilkins?
You talk like you lost it.
I do miss the Krone trailer that races up.
Oh, it's not liking this at all.
And
What?
the harvester can put all the chaff in it, and then you can come with a tractor or like a lorry with a trailer and empty it.
Oh yeah. Oops used that
Logging yard, this is.
on one of Stevie's maps before, I think.
Yeah. I love that trailer.
I think it's at the co-op.
It's not a very big capacity though, if I remember rightly.
It's about 50k.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Mills co-op. This looks like the milk place.
I use it a lot in single player because it works wonders with
Water. That's
course play.
lime.
Ah, right, yeah.
Fertilizer. Eggs. Milk is auto sell. Okay, there's no manual sell.
Ah.
Dogcat says milk is auto sell.
Yeah, but you could
Cargill, I know what Cargill takes.
put the stock milk sale in though and put a placeable dairy in yourself.
Oh
couldn't you, if you
yeah, I
wanted
could
to?
put a trigger in.
Are you
I don't know
actually
what.
writing any of this down, Johnny?
I beg your pardon?
Are you writing any of this down?
No.
I still didn't hear Wonko, then he was whispering.
He said, "Are you
Yeah,
writing
Skip,
any
you
of
were
it
right.
down?"
Oh yeah. Sheesh,
I'm not
yeah,
listening.
I've written everything down.
Yeah, right.
I have.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I need some money.
You had 7
have
million.
what? Oh, because yeah.
Oh, because I got kicked out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got 10,000. Why? How much more do you want?
48, 60.
Yeah,
But you
so-
haven't done much here yet, have you?
It's a
No,
long
haven't
way,
done
you
what,
know.
Is that I know?
And this trailer's not that big either.
Yeah, and I couldn't use my old trailer because
It's not that big, but it takes a long time to
It's-
fill up.
Wait for me.
Oh, can't you remember the way back?
Nope.
Oh, I can hide here. No one will know I'm here.
Where are you going, man?
Well, have you not even
I'm
found your
going
way
on the
out of
right
the
side
yard
of the
yet?
road.
Ah, there you go. I can see you.
It's much more easier to have you drive, and I can just press Control F.
Yeah, I thought that's what you did last time.
Johnny does it all the time too.
I
What's
do
in
not.
What's
Never.
in the yard still that I can't see? There's still something here
Oh, is that?
in the
Let me have a
middle
look.
of the yard.
Yep.
Are you
Let me
here
have a
now
look.
yet?
I keep hitting
It'll
it.
look. Why can't I get the map? Oh, that's the animals. Idiot. In town, there's many floating buildings. Yeah, yeah.
I haven't been into the town yet.
I need to go for a look around. Right now, where are you hitting what? Allard, I'm here.
In the
Now you've
middle.
driven away.
Yeah, I'm not gonna wait for you.
There's
Okay,
bales here.
Yeah, what's in the middle?
Where? Can I see anything here?
Go
Here,
ahead,
there's nothing. Nothing here. Nothing here.
I feel a bit sorry for those guys making all these nice maps when you
Yeah,
That's
yes.
a parked car.
brutally test them.
That's a parked car.
Yeah, I can't see it.
No, but the thing is though, is that that's
See
what
me?
we do.
I'm standing on it. I'm standing
Yeah,
on the
I believe you
on
that
the
it's a
river.
parked car, but it's still in the way.
Yeah.
Because if we get a map and it can be broken, we can break it.
Oh yeah. Even the maps that can't be broken.
Well,
will
yeah,
break
even
it.
the ones that can't be broken, we break.
Now, where is he going? How many beers have you had out loud?
All of them.
I'm normally I normally play with my steering wheel. I have to get used to the things again.
Did you hear what he said?
Well, that I normally play with my steering wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my steering wheel wasn't working correctly. I took it off.
Oh, that's right. You were having trouble with it.
What's going on with this field? It's in 3 different states. Got grown, got
It's
growing.
been laid.
It's a bit weird.
Yeah, I've got to say, I'm not convinced with this map.
Oh, I'm 90%. No, it might not be 100.
Because you like it.
I do love it.
You wanna push it through.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love it.
Well, it's the state that it's in at the minute, isn't it? I mean, if it's all up and running, working fine, then it'll be a brilliant map to play. But if there's too many issues and it's breaking things, then I don't know.
Yeah,
But it's like I said,
I don't
mean,
see any.
Yeah, I have
That's-
problems over here.
You do?
Yeah.
I think it's your lag.
No. I'm harvesting the. I think it's rye. And normally, I have the header from Mansett in front of it. It's the mowing thing, and it keeps flickering between chaff and rye in the trailer, and the truck too. Yeah.
That's weird.
And then it stops flickering,
weird.
and then it doesn't fill the harvester up anymore.
We have had a lot of funny problems lately on all maps. Even on, Lone Oak, when we were playing that, there was stuff, people spawning stuff that they couldn't see.
yeah.
They'd buy a vehicle, couldn't see it. So they'd buy another vehicle and it'd appear, then they'd drive away and hit the first vehicle they bought. But
Yeah,
it's still, they
but
still
it built.
couldn't see it. We've been having
Fix
those
that
sort
now.
of issues for a while.
Yeah, I know what this problem is. Because I'm
The
driving
operator.
on the edge of the yeah. No, because I'm driving on the edge of the field. That's the problem. And I'm driving half in the grass and half in the.
Well, it builds
yeah.
fixed Lone Oak, hasn't he? New version is out.
The things he could fix, yeah. I've downloaded the latest version. I'll put it on the server.
What couldn't he fix?
Well, the things he knew that were broken, he thought he thinks he's fixed it all. Uploaded it back to Giants and they tested it and approved it. So hopefully it's all fixed. I'm not
Okay.
saying he hasn't anything.
You're confusing the hell out of me tonight.
That's not very hard.
Yeah, that's true.
For some reason, I can't harvest rye. What is this?
Can't harvest rye.
With this header.
Which header?
It's the mowing header.
No. You can't mow rye.
No.
No, he's on about doing the whole crop. With the whole crop.
What do you
header.
mean the whole crop?
With chopping it with the whole crop chopper, with a header.
You
Oh,
can only do
right.
it with wheat and barley. Apparently,
Oh,
I guess.
Maybe,
the map
maybe.
has to be enabled for that. So he hasn't enabled. Jeez, he hasn't enabled that. I would say.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be playing this.
Oh, why not? What's wrong with it? I haven't heard it.
Where would you
I
like
have
us to
not
start?
heard any negatives. I don't mind. Like I said, I'll do a single player series on it myself. I don't mind. I do enjoy it. I like it.
Yeah, single player wise, I'm playing the Lone Oak at the moment.
Oh yeah.
We play it on.
Yeah, we're
On Friday, yeah.
When Ice is back, we'll start again. We stopped while he was away.
Why can't you do Lone Oak on Friday and Saturday?
Well, we can. We can do Lone Oak both days.
Yeah, so we
I
get
don't
something.
mind. We can play it to death.
Maybe we can do
That way
something
we
on,
don't
on the map
don't chop
before
and
we,
change so much.
before we go over to
And we
night.
actually, yeah, that's right. And we actually get somewhere with a map
Yeah,
instead of sort of half getting somewhere all the time,
yeah.
and then deciding, you know, we can't be bothered because it's broken. We'll do something else.
Yeah.
But
If we are gonna play the map only one evening a week, we don't get anywhere with it.
no, that's right.
Yeah, but that's
It
what
takes
we've
2 weeks to
always
do.
done.
To get, you know, a decent play time, and then it takes ages.
Yeah, but look
Yeah.
at when we played on that that other big American one. What was it?
Corn belt.
No, not Corn Belt. The one that we played for
Oregon Spring.
Oregon Springs. That's the one. We got quite
Yeah.
a way
Oh,
on
that was
that, and we
horrible.
only played that one day a week.
Yeah, but that was horrible. We had a lot of problems with that.
Yeah, but we still got we still went because we was playing on seasons with it as well, weren't we?
Yeah,
Johnny,
we might. Yes.
where I am, there's crops harvested through the road.
Ah, he said, hang on a minute. Wait a minute, don't move. He said,
Why,
I
you
can't
gonna
see
shoot
it.
me?
Can you look at it? Can you look at it, please?
Yeah, I'm here right now. Oh, get in my harvester, you can see it yourself.
No, he's going to go into your.
I'm
He's
in
going to go into your
harvester, but
character.
I'm using your camera. I have to see. I only see what you're looking at. You're looking at Brummy at the moment behind you.
No, I'm not.
Can't
I'm
go.
not even close to Brummy.
No, he's not even in the same field as me.
It's Mansfield.
Oh.
You've got into Manserts.
Yeah, I went to the wrong person. Shut up. You're confused, easy. Come on, picking on me.
Yeah, I mean,
Johnny.
it is rather
But he
confusing.
didn't fix it. Yeah,
Mansfield
he
and
didn't
me,
fix
it
it.
does. I know we could be brothers, but
I mean, you think you'd have different names or something just to make it easier for him.
Yeah, I'll get confused.
we have to speak in a different language, and he still wouldn't recognize us.
But
he
did
did
you miss a point in the checklist today, which starts with first point put teeth in, second point glasses, third point hearing aid.
4
I
points.
don't-
Put your
Well,
brains
think-
back in your head.
Um,
See See what I'm seeing?
into the description for this version of the map, it said, I have fixed all the crops growing on the roads.
But he did say
I hope.
hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. But
So-
he hasn't.
So, yeah,
And it's not only here, it goes all the way up to the shop. The whole
Yeah, it
side
goes all the
road
way up
to-
the shop up there. Yeah, that's terrible.
So obviously he's done
fucking
most of
player-
it, but he's just forgot some. He's missed some of it, hasn't he?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's not, it's on the back road, it's in the heart of the map almost, so...
Yeah. Well, that's a bummer. But anyway, I can fix that for my own personal use. All right, so it's settled, is it? Lone Oak, Saturdays and Sundays.
Fridays and Saturdays.
Fridays and Saturdays.
Yeah, but it's Saturday and Sunday for Johnny.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know,
that's
I know.
right.
Why is
That's why I get confused.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it's not the only reason I get confused. I get confused from many things.
Well, why don't we
Like
do a bit on
Sunday
Sunday
breathing.
as well?
Excuse me. I beg your pardon?
Why don't we do a bit on Sunday as well instead of trucking?
Well, we can. I don't care. I'm not. And I says no.
Yeah, to be honest, I actually prefer trucking on a Sunday. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't really like
Yeah,
to
but
do the
what goes
farming
to
3
trucking?
days in a week, if you know. what
And
I
I
mean.
barely make it. Because
Okay.
Sundays, you know, I don't. I'll play whatever you guys want to play, whether it's trucking or whether it's farming. If I can be there, I'll be there. But Sunday I usually, and I said no to playing the same maps Friday, Saturday.
He gets bored easy, doesn't he, Ice?
Ice does, yeah, but you're enjoying the new contractor thing, so it might be better. And to be honest, I would like to make. We haven't played it for what, 3 weeks now, right? We played it for what, 2 nights?
Yeah,
Yeah,
To be
sounds
honest,
right.
3.
to be, and we didn't play that. What we've played like 6 to 8, maybe 8 hours.
Anyone else got high ping at the moment?
High
Yeah,
ping.
having a lot of high ping.
No, mine's.
No, I have a little stuttering.
Well, mine's a bit higher than normal. I've got 35.
Yeah, you speed up. Are you kidding me? Oh no, it's still there. I'm stuck on the...
There's a train, that's why.
Yeah, I was stuck on the tracks.
Oh, watch the train. What? I'm not sure which train it is. But
No, the train doesn't sync with everybody. I see the train, but Adelaide didn't,
Yeah,
because he
but-
just drove straight through it.
But what I was going to say is, you know, the
That used to be
trailers
like
that it's pulling.
15.
Trailers
Hmm?
that the trailer that it's pulling, when it goes across the road in one area, it's are you full, man, sir? 'Cause I've got a little bit left I can do.
Can you speed up time a little bit?
Yeah, what
Or I
was
can
I saying?
harvest this. I
Um,
don't have to drive all the way back.
the trailers that it's pulling, I think it's the brown ones. They actually, when it goes past the crossing, they're actually underground.
Oh, are they?
Mm.
Yeah, he's got them located in the wrong spot. Alright, so we're not going to play this map unless I do a lot of major changes to it. But what I was saying about Lone Oak, I wonder, would you guys mind restarting?
Why is
And I'll
that?
fix the map up as make a contractor area and fix Oops's yard up rather than throw things
Did
in
you
the
know
field.
the time was on 120, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
okay.
asked to speed up time.
Okay, no,
This thing sucks.
I just thought you might have
I
done it
don't
by
think so.
accident. I thought you might have done it by accident.
No,
It
no.
doesn't want to fill up the trailer. I don't know if it's the harvester or it's the trailer or...
Shouldn't be the harvester.
No. I'm gonna sell it anyway. piece of crap.
So what are you planning on doing then, Johnny?
Just fix the issues of having decent farms for us all.
Allard,
But Ice wants to play 2 maps a week.
Allard,
Okay.
Yes.
drive over to a corner of the field and empty the trailer because you have grass in it. You have,
Yeah, that's fine, Ice. I understand you want to play
Oh, yeah, sure.
trucks on
No,
Sunday because I'm not always there. That's true.
Yeah.
I know. So that's probably fairer if you do trucks.
Quick
because
call,
I
Johnny,
really
ain't
make-
looking. Quick.
But yeah, I would prefer to play 2 maps. But I understand why to play 1 map twice a week to get further. I do understand both sides. But if push came to shove, I would rather play that other map that we tried. The one Allard likes. I like the other map too, but the other map with the animal breeding intrigues me more because I've never done it. Something
You do
I've
it.
never done.
Well,
You do a lot.
but saying that, how could you get this map up and running properly
Oh yeah, I could.
by next?
It's not a drama.
Could you do it by next week though? So we could play it
I
next
think
week?
so. If I knuckle down, it'd be no problem. There's not. It's
I mean-
not major things. Everything seems to work. There's just texture issues and things floating or slightly underground.
I mean, I don't know what everybody else thinks about that. Because if this map was working properly, would you still want to play it?
Yeah, why not? I would be a contractor though, not cheap. If Ice is back.
Yeah.
What about
Oh, it's growing,
you? What
Johnny.
about you, Wonka? If it,
Can you look
if
at
it
me
was if
again?
it was fixed,
It's not rocking my world, but I wouldn't mind playing it, I suppose.
Johnny,
Oh,
can you
this
look
here.
where I am?
Yeah. It
It's
dies.
growing.
It dies when you drive over it because we've got crop destruction, right? But then it grows back again after time. Yeah, for sure. But I'll remove all that. That's not a drama. It's
No,
easy to
I
do.
just,
what about you, Ups?
Yeah, I like this map.
I do. I really do. You know, because to be honest, out of the 3 that we've tried, I actually like this one the best.
Well, I'm the same.
Yeah, me too.
I give this map 2 thumbs up. I give what's the other one called? Holzer map.
Well, I wouldn't give.
Thumb and a half, and I'll give Millhouse 1 thumb.
Yeah, I wouldn't
They're
give
all
this.
good maps, and I would like to play them all, but we can't.
Yeah, but I wouldn't give this 2 thumbs up in the condition that it's in.
Oh,
If
no,
no.
but as a map, as an idea, as a layout,
yeah.
I love it.
Oh yeah, it looks really, really nice. It's a beautiful looking map. It's just
Yeah.
with the issues.
I first want to play on it when it's fixed before I'm
Yeah.
gonna do an assumption on it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you can't do it, but I just want to play on it on a fixed version
Yeah.
before I'm gonna say something.
Yeah, no, that's fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah, of course.
Because the other map is really high for me.
Which
really
map?
high. The one from last Saturday.
Holzer.
Holzer.
Yeah,
Also,
Holzer. Yeah, I really like Holzer as well.
Yeah, but yeah.
And Ups don't like it at all.
I'd give
And also
this
I
map.
like it, no, because of the narrow roads and all the. But in saying that, the
Yeah,
hedges
but you-
don't have collisions on Holzer where they do on Millhouse.
Yeah, but I did not like
The race, I'm gonna
Ulster
win.
at
Doesn't
all.
like Holzer. Yeah, the way it's laid out. That's why I'm trying to I'm trying to please everyone and stand hard.
yeah, it is. Yeah. But I mean, I do like all 3 maps.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like all 3 maps.
But this one is ahead. This one is definitely
Yeah.
ahead.
And why
It's at the bottom for me. I would go
Yeah.
Holzer, Millhouse, and then this one.
Yeah.
I said Johnny's not reading the chat.
Yes, I am. Well, if we're doing the same map 2 times a week, we need to have a goal. And when we get to it, then we need to find a new map. Yes, agree.
Yeah.
But what can you set your goal at? Owning every field. That's easy. I can do that with the flick of a button.
Yeah, but owning every field the correct way.
Yeah.
By earning the money to buy it.
Yeah. Right. That'd be harder. And to make that goal something to aim for, we would have start the game the way we are, but only own one field right next to your farm. That's it. So the aim is to work hard, work that field hard, work your animals hard, buy another, and so on. Equipment-wise, it wouldn't matter. And maybe have an animal goal and a field goal.
Yeah, but you can't, can you? Because not everybody's going to be able to do the cows and the sheep and the pigs. You will be in you'll be able to in 19. That's something you'll be able to do in 19.
Oh, yeah, in the holes one.
No, but each if yeah, well, you can't. Yeah, you can't with animals. Okay, you'd have to have a field goal then, and a money goal. But the money goal wouldn't work either because the cow farmer always makes more money.
Well, yeah.
That wouldn't work either. So, having a goal is hard because the cow farmer will end up buying more fields because he's making more money.
Yeah, 1 minute, Johnny, please. Retro King Dan, thank you very much for the follow, mate, and welcome to the channel. Sorry, Johnny, go on.
Yeah, so trying to set a goal is way too hard.
Yeah.
I think you got to play a map until you're sick of it, and then all agree. Yeah, sick of it. Let's look for another one.
Yeah,
if one person's sick of it, that's bad luck. Pull your head in and keep playing until everyone's sick of it. If you want to play as the group, you got to think as a group.
Or do as one go to a beer tasting con.
But I mean, if what did you say?
Do as one go and go to a beer tasting.
Oh, beer tasting.
I agree.
Yeah, and yes, I agree with you, Doc. You should never rush through a map. You should try to make it last. Yes, our biggest problem is finding a map that we all like that actually works. A lot of the maps we've liked in the past, there's been animal issues, field definition issues, and like this map, everything's floating or underground.
Yeah.
That's probably the least of our problem, is the floating. That's easy to fix.
And Ice says no, but you do these sheep, you get a goal to have 500 sheep and you start with 100. But that could be done easy, because I mean, on the one we would do last night, Millhouse Farm, I went out and I got over 300 sheep in one night, so that wouldn't take that long to do.
No, you start with one sheep.
No, I started with none, didn't I? We started with none, and I got 300 sheep. So
what I was just saying is that's okay too. Whoever's got which animal sets a goal for themselves.
Yeah.
Like me, I might say 200 pigs, right?
Yeah.
And own at least 4 fields, starting with 1. When I hit my goal, that's fine. I don't quit and say, see you later, guys. I keep playing with you guys, waiting for you to hit your goal. Then when we've all hit our goal, that's it. Let's move on. Next man. You could do it that way.
Oh, this is gonna be so much nicer with FS19, where we can have our own proper farms.
Oh, we can do that with MP.
You don't buy 500. You buy just 100. Oh, you mean breed 500 sheep? That'd take forever.
No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. Not if you done it right. No, it wouldn't. Wouldn't take that long at all.
Well, it's but that'd take 4 or 5 times longer for the cows than it would for the pigs. Because
that's why.
Yeah, that's why you
have
have
an individual. See, I might say I only want to. Well, for me, let's say, I'll say mine's 250 pip, right?
Yeah.
Starting with 50. You start with 50 sheep and say, right, 150. Wonko starts with 50 cows. He says, right, 100. But in that time, you've got to try and own 4 fields, starting with 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's got to be a similar sort of goal, isn't it? Because it can't be like one cow says, okay, I want 500 cows, and then I would turn around and say, okay, but I only want 50 sheep. Do you know what I mean? Because it's nothing the same. It has to be something similar.
You can do 50 cows in 5 fields, and you can do 200 sheep in 1 field.
Yeah. But if you're
it.
only if your animal goal's only 50 sheep, it's going to make it harder for you to make money to buy more fields. So the more sheep you have, the more wool you'll get, the more money you'll get to buy the field.
Is it me, or is this just sounding too confusing?
No, it's not.
I lost your 200 sheep.
I think it would be very nice if we just chose a map that we're all reasonably happy to play and play it for a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah.
Instead of keep chopping and changing, dropping one map, going to another one, dropping that. It's just...
I repeat, the main reason we chop and change is because we find something that annoys us on a map.
And I says, okay, then I'll give you give you all the goals.
Give us all what?
Give us all the goals that we have to reach.
Well, yeah.
Oh, no,
well,
you're going to be busy then. But that's not a problem.
Yeah, but saying that though...
I agree with you, Doc. I do agree with you, Doc.
Now he's.
But you only have 3 lots of animals, so what would the rest of what would the goals
if
be
you do
for the rest of
the
people?
map from last Saturday, you have more.
No, because you got breeding.
Yeah, you have breeding cows too, and you have milk cows, and you have other sort of cows.
Breeding sheep you have, because that you turn them into... Dirty Tractor Doctor says it's hard to find a map worth sticking with.
Yeah, that's it.
It is, because they get boring after a while because you do repetitive stuff.
I know
you
a
need
map.
With diversity.
Yeah,
I know a map.
But the thing is though, is if you're playing it twice a week, you're going to get bored with it twice as quick. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
But remember one thing.
What's
It's
that?
not long before FS19 coming out.
Oh, it's still 4 months away though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's still quite a long time.
So about 20-30 maps more to go through.
Yeah, that's right. For your information, there will be more of the same with 19. Just new problems. Yes, I agree, Doc. And I can't see what the problem is.
I just hope they, in the release version of the game, comes with a big map and not the small map they usually do.
No,
That comes with this.
2 kilometres by 2 kilometres.
Yeah, that's not very big.
It's just going to be a standard size like they always have been.
Yeah, which is a hobby farm.
But you start off with 3. It's going to be 3 maps, not 2 when you start. There's going to be...
I mean, that does worry me slightly, in that we'll be happy to play the new game, but the maps are going to be pretty, well,
Boring.
boring, yeah.
And how long is it gonna take before mods get made?
Yeah,
Well,
Exactly,
a good map
yeah.
takes months.
it does.
It also depends on how backward compatible it will be for them to redo maps from 17 to 19.
Yeah.
Well, from 15 to 17 weren't very easy, was it?
No. Yeah, and Doc, I kind of agree there. The more realistic a map is for me, the longer I'll end up playing it. I don't like maps to be too easy. in saying that, so it's not extreme, is extremely easy to make money. It just that farm just grows me.
What we can do is, if we all play the Steppenberg map,
The what?
Stappenbach.
Yeah, because you have to buy everything on there.
You have
anyway,
to
don't
buy
you?
the farm, you have to buy the biogas, you have to buy everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind. I like Stappenbach. I didn't play it
And the
much.
map that Prom put in last time, that I had at Lockhart, it has the same setup. You have to buy it,
Oh, yeah.
but it's bigger.
It is more enjoyable playing it where we have our own farms and we help each other out.
Yeah.
It is far more enjoyable. Now that we've been using the multiplayer manager, I'm enjoying it more.
Yeah.
And I've got a
That's
feeling
challenge.
we'll probably end up playing FS17 for a while longer after 19 comes out.
Yeah, we'll all have a go at 19 and go, yeah, let's wait for mods.
Yeah.
Well, I did that with 17.
Did you? I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't
couldn't
either.
live
I
without
just-
the mods I had in 15.
Just
Uh,
went straight into the new
I
maps.
don't
and had
know.
a
You
Yeah,
know,
quick go.
I just
vehicle
went
mods.
straight into it.
I don't mean vehicle mods. I mean the other mods like Courseplay, Follow Me,
Oh
GPS.
yeah, obviously I'll
all
want
those
to...
mods. Without those mods, the game became that.
Yeah, it did, but the thing
GPS.
is, yeah, but you don't always really need GPS, do you?
I did.
I mean,
I never use it.
Otherwise,
like, we're not using GPS on... We're doing this field here, we're not using GPS. Well, I'm not, I don't know if man said this, but I'm not.
I'm using GPS and driving in front of you to force you to do straight roads because of my OCD.
Ah, okay.
I'm a little bit too. I hate it when. I always use GPS.
Me too.
I don't always use it. I use it a lot, but I don't always use it. It just
yeah, I
depends.
use it 80% of the time. I
It
suppose.
depends on the job I'm doing, to be honest.
Yeah,
Who's spying on me?
yeah, I love Courseplay.
Not me.
Yeah.
I don't use
I love
Courseplay as much as I used to either.
We're in single player anyway, because the multiplayer it's pretty buggy. But in single player it's great.
Hey,
You
that's
can do proper. You can
that's
do proper
mine.
single player.
That's
You can do
mine.
proper single player without it.
not stopping. I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping.
Where are we going? What's the right route?
Right to where?
No, where are we bringing it to?
Oh, to the cow farm.
Yeah, I know that, but
But
Yeah, I know, Doc.
Follow me and
It's
I'll
to
take it.
please everyone style of gameplay.
We got a convoy.
nah, I'm going
I
this one.
know.
Are you going that way?
Ice and me have very similar gameplay ideas, and it's easy for us to get along. I'm not saying these other guys are hard to get along. They're easy. They play, but trying to find something that no one has an issue with is a problem. Like, you know, we all like this Farm A, but there's something on Farm A that someone doesn't like and would rather not play it, but will play it. I did read your message. What message? Oh, it must have slipped by. Must have been a quick one. And sorry, eyes. You know I don't ignore you on purpose. Never.
The thing is with me. I mean, I don't care what I do. To be honest, I'll just do anything. But I just don't like doing the same thing over and over and over and over again.
Same thing over and
Yeah.
over. No, that's true.
That's why I decided I didn't want to do the sheep tonight. Because I've done it like for 2 or 3 weeks. and
Oh
it's
yeah. No, look, I don't mind.
getting
I'll swap.
repetitive. But I mean, like I say, I mean, I don't really mind what I do.
Right.
Whoops.
Oops.
That's good, Doc. Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, I'm eating my breakfast. So, nom.
Ah, well, that answers my question on who's spying on me then.
Ah, right.
What? I told you before, your cows need cleaning.
I'm busy.
I can see that.
Their food at the moment.
Yeah, I'm half blind most of the time. I agree with that. My eyes are going.
I mean, it might have been a good idea not to buy so many cows, Wonka. I mean, what were you thinking
Ah,
about?
well, yeah, that has crossed my mind.
Details, schmeetails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mouthful of marble. Actually, it's a toasted cheese and meat sandwich. For
Oh,
breakfast.
come on.
Beautiful.
Know the rules.
Cheese and meat.
Talking about food.
Cheese in Strasbourg.
And what?
Fried.
Strasbourg.
Cheese in Strasbourg.
What's that? What sort of meat is it?
Oh, it's processed meat.
Yeah, but I mean, is it pork?
You know, the stuff
beef,
they pick
chicken?
up off the floor on the butcher's floor and then they squash it up and make it into. Right?
Yeah, but is
It's
it?
a mixture of
Spam.
meats.
Oh, spam. Yeah.
It's not spam.
That's not spam.
Spam comes in a can. I used to love spam when I was a kid. Fried. Mum used to
Grandma
fry
made
it
it
for me.
always.
I used to like it when I was younger, but I don't like it now. I think my taste buds have developed.
Yours will be gone after watching this stream on a 10-inch tablet. What will be gone? Oh, your eyes. Oh, your eyes.
Oh,
Oi, Wonko, where do you want the grass?
I'm just coming to show you. Hang on.
there's another one next to it, mate.
I just saw you sneaking in the farmyard. If you start in the back corner here,
Wonder if it's going to pour through the walls like it did at, I don't know.
I was watching my rear on that.
You were?
Yeah. I was too far behind, back in a pit.
Yeah, in line
It
up,
drove it
yeah.
straight
Oh,
through.
you're tipping it that way, you're not tipping it lengthwise.
Doesn't
Well, you can
matter.
do it both ways.
As long as it gets
Doesn't matter, you can do it
into-
both ways. You can tip it in an L shape.
Well, Mansurd's
Oh,
done it.
almost
Did you?
Allard's done it in a C shape.
Bullet Bill said, like, they tested that pit to death. There's no way they could push it through the walls. So he said, you know, the only thing he can think of is you guys back up too far, and the tailgate of the tractor or the trailer breached through the collision.
It might have been an issue with the trailer or something, mightn't it? Yeah.
Oh, it could have been the trailer. Who knows?
No, I was too far back in the pit.
Yeah.
So,
Because first he said that the only way that could happen is if you were too far back and it tipped over the pit, it would happen.
Yeah.
I said, I don't know, I wasn't there at the time.
It looks okay. We tipped two different ways there now, and nothing went through the wall.
No.
On that one, no.
Well, through the back
Anyway.
wall, anyway.
Talking about the new map, we've been experimenting with different maps,
Yeah.
and it doesn't really matter. Like next Friday night, we're going to be playing Loner. Ice will be back. Hopefully, Ice will have a look at the three maps.
yay!
And decide whether we're going to play another map on the Saturday and which one. Like we all like these three maps. Personally, I don't care which one we play. I liked all three of them.
You've done nothing but say how wonderful this one is.
This one I do give 2 thumbs up. Yeah, the one I like, I like all 3. The one I like the least is Millhouse.
Where did you go, Johnny?
Me.
Jump out of the tractor and come over to me.
Lone Oak update. Yes, I know Lone Oak's been updated. I have downloaded it. Yes.
Look at the corner here.
Oh yeah, the thing's off the ground. And some tyres are under the ground. Yeah, there's a lot of things floating on this map and slightly underground. Some other things. So yeah, a lot of stuff's been placed higgledy-piggledy, but that's easy to fix.
Well,
this one's off.
The tire under the ground, that could occur naturally. But the
that's right. That's not a problem. This one here on this corner is slightly up too. It's not a well, Ice. Holzer map is of the other 2 maps. Is my preference. Is Wonko's preference. Is Allard's preference. Millhouse is Oops's preference.
No, it's not.
It's not.
No, because you can't drive to the edges.
I know that, but he does not like Holzer. Right? For what reason, I don't know.
Hello.
Yeah.
I hate Pulsar.
Okay.
You want it more clear?
Yeah.
Why?
He hates it.
Why do you
I
not
don't
like
like that map at all.
Why? Why?
I don't like it at all.
Yeah, but what's the reason for it?
I don't like it.
Yeah, but what do you don't like it about it?
Doesn't like the roads, the way the fields are laid out, the hills, the
Because he hits
trees,
everything.
the hedges, the fences, the sky, the ground texture.
Yeah, because he hits everything.
Yeah, and it's
I don't know.
learn to drive.
But anyway, like I said, we need your vote as well, Ice. And we can talk about it during the week or next week. But regardless, I'm fixing this map up anyway for myself.
There was a lot of cows in here. A lot of cows.
Yeah, 252.
Yeah, they're placeables in those sheds. I hate placeable cows.
Placeable.
Well, the pigs, a lot of pigs died.
You say that,
A
Johnny.
lot of
Actually
things
does.
Yeah,
It does actually give it a bit more atmosphere in there.
it does. It does, but yeah.
I know they don't move, and that's sort of a bit pants, but I actually quite like it in there.
Oh yeah, it does look effective. I do agree, but yeah, I'm not a fan of placeable animal. You know, like some people used to put deer in the forest. If you're driving through the forest, bang, and you'd hit something and look in front. Here's this deer just standing there, dead,
Well, there's going to be deer in
with full
the
collision on it. You know, I didn't like that.
And there's going to be deer in 19 as well.
They need to make signs on this farm. The exit is hard to find.
I wondered what you were doing. Just kept going round and round in circles.
Going on a magical mystery tour.
Why? Huh.
What?
So, Ice is asking, what map do you all like the most? As a group, there's only one of us that hates one of the maps. And it just happens to be the one that, as a collective, we all like the most.
But it's always the same, because Oops doesn't like small maps.
No, I know, Oops doesn't like small maps. I'm not a fan either. But I will play them if the group wants to. Goldcrest Valley. You know what you can do with Goldcrest Valley, Dirty Tractor Doctor? You'll be really dirty after you've finished with it. I absolutely hate Goldcrest Valley.
Yeah.
the vanilla map.
Going on about small maps, I mean, for multiplayer, I think big maps are the best way. Because that
They
way,
are, rather than little pokey maps.
Yeah.
Yes, agree.
But we've got to just find one.
What we need is a large 4x map. One corner.
Like this one.
All open plains,
Combo.
broad acre farming, right? Big fields, broad acre farming. In another corner, we want Wonko World. Hedges everywhere, tiny little fields with pokey little alleyways going everywhere.
But
And then the other two corners, we have a bit of mix.
so Wonko, you say you're not keen on this map, right? Is that
It's not terrible.
Is it because of the size of the fields?
If I'm cow farming, I'm not too bothered about that. It's like I said to Johnny when we had a look around earlier. The overall map's quite nice looking, but the farmyards are very sterile.
Right.
There's nothing here to say that the farm's been farmed for 3 or 4 generations. It's just
No, there's no rubbish, there's no
plopped
piles of
down.
cans, and no, it doesn't look lived in.
Right. So
I like the idea,
but that's what I'm
like
saying. If Johnny's fixing the map, he could add like a few extra touches just for you around your
Yeah,
farm.
I don't mind on that. I can throw some old cans around here for you.
No, I mean, if he gives you some ideas of what he wants, then you can just throw them in there for him, don't you? Do you know what I mean?
Dirty Tractor loved my Wonko World saying. Dr. Cat says you would like the 4x map that we've been playing. What's it called, Dr. Cat?
Oh, that's their OGF, isn't it? We couldn't get it to work.
Well, we can't get OGF to work. It won't work on the dedicated server. It refuses to. The dedicated server just shuts down every time you try to load it. If someone tries to load into it, dedicated server says no. Get
I
out.
tried to
Computer
Right,
says
come
no.
tried to come into the conversation earlier, but tomorrow, when I go to work tomorrow, I have a lot of time available at work. I just need to be there to babysit someone. I can load up that OGF map with no mods to see if you get it working.
Yeah.
Just a plain vanilla map.
Yes.
And then just add one mod at a time.
What won't work? The map won't work. Put the map in, and we all go to log in into the game, and the server shuts down. Every single time, it won't let any of us log in. Then we take the map out, put another map in, or try a vanilla map, straight in, no problem. It just will not. It comes up with a heap of errors.
Well, has the map actually been optimised properly? Because it might just be that it's might not be optimised.
I don't know.
What field are you in?
Could be the dedicated server, but I doubt it. I know someone else is using it. OGF USA. OGF USA. I know someone else is using OGF USA, but they're using on a personal server, not a dedicated server.
Well, the machine I'm running in UK there, it's just a Windows 7 machine.
Yeah.
That's running. Where I have just bought the game, a copy of the game on it. The only difference starting the game is that instead of starting the game with the graphics, I use the dedicated server function in the game. That's the only difference.
Okay, well that might be the issue then.
So it doesn't load any graphics at all visually. The whole game is just run in a command line interface.
Okay. Yeah, all right, Doc. That I would like that. The name of the map that you guys are playing, that you seem to enjoy so much. I would love to know.
Oh, so it's not OGF.
No, it doesn't seem to be. No, I thought it was OGF that he was playing, but no, someone else is playing OGF. Oh, Dirty Tractor Doctor's playing OGF.
Ah, right. Okay.
But on his personal.
If we can find another map that's similar to Lone Oak, then I'll be happy as a pig in shite.
Yeah, Lone Oak's got a bit of everything. It's got a bit of open and it's got a bit of tight spots.
And the farms are believable as farms.
Yeah, they are. Well, this is a believable farm.
Well, I say Stappenbach, but Oops is not gonna like it because its roads are pretty small.
Oops, needs to buy a smaller tractor.
Yeah.
Iceton and I tried stepping back when it first came out and played a multiplayer session on a private one, and we both liked it.
Yeah, because it's
And Dirty Tractor Doctor says starting on that map right now. Just bought a shed load of equipment. Okay, and all right. I'm jealous because I do like that map. Very pretty, very well laid out.
Which one?
I get lost all the time in that map, but
In Stappenbach, yeah. Not hard.
Well, I also said I will be seeing if I can get that OGF map up and running on the server tomorrow while at work.
Okay, it'd be nice to find out why it doesn't work.
Yep. And
Even if we don't play, it'd be nice to know for future reference if we ever have a...
On that note, I will be saying goodbye because I need to get up a bit early tomorrow to actually get to work.
okay, goodbye.
Yep.
Have a good one.
See you later, mate.
Yeah,
Thanks
see
for
you
popping
later, mate.
See you later, Martha.
in. Dirty Tractor said, Doctor said, sold all the starting stuff, trying to get 1,000 cows on it. That'll be fun.
You have breeding
they-
cows on, so they can help him.
On OGF.
No,
No, well, that's what he's playing,
Stappenbach.
OGF. Oh, Stappenbach, yeah. Yeah, it's got breeding animals. It has now, the version that we played. Yeah, if you're going to have 1,000 cows, you need about 3 feed mixers. That's another way for you, Wonko, to make more feed, is to have multiple mixers.
Yeah. Still, it's getting the stuff into the mixers as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Keeping the
and
stuff
there you
up.
got contractors that can help you.
Yeah. If we're playing something like this, I'm going to need somebody to help.
And
Yeah.
I need a big mixer too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind using different mixers. We've used these for, God knows, since the beginning. There are better mixers out there. Not that there's anything wrong with these mixers, they're just a bit compact and small. Is that not too small, Johnny? What? Is what not too small? Stepping back.
I thought that was a 4x map.
No, it's a big map, but the
Yeah,
fields are
Stepback's
spread.
a big mat. We did
Especially
muck
with-
around on it for a little while, Ice, and you did a review on it with that hover thing, that little helicopter, what are they called?
drone.
Drone. You did a review on it with
You
the
have
drone.
a lot of
You
big
and I
fields
played it one
down
night.
at the bottom. If you go down,
Yeah, there's some big fields on it. There's small fields on it. Got a mixture of everything. It is a nice map, but I don't know if I don't care. I want something that will all be happy on it, not someone be miserable every week or someone, forcing other people to play. I don't want that. We all seem to like,
there's a
Liner.
compost master on it.
yeah.
Right, it's like we said yesterday, Johnny, we're just going to have to build our own for 19.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And I'm going to do what I just said, make a 4x map. It'll be England up one corner, Australia down the other, and it could be Canada across the centre. And it's got a bit of both.
And oops, down in one corner.
And oops, land in one corner, no fences, no trees, no buildings, no...
just one big field.
Yeah.
One big field
One
with a
big
highway
field.
as a road.
Yep, straight up the middle of it. Yeah, sounds fun.
Well, I found no major problems with the cows, apart from I'd rather sell it.
You'd rather sell the milk. Yeah, well, it looks like we're going to have to anyway with Multiplayer Manager, because it doesn't allocate the milk to the proper owner or every time. Sometimes, when it feels like it.
It does the first one, and then the second one it doesn't. We don't know what happens after that, because we've never done it fast. 2 days.
No. So, if we were doing this, I'd put the stop milk sale on it and stick a milk trigger. Simple enough.
Agree with you there, Ice.
Huh?
Agree with you there, Ice.
What is he saying?
If I'm gonna do a map for 19, will it be finished before 21? Ha 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 ha. She's a funny girl. Hey, so Snoska Night Extreme got finished. So Snoska Night got finished.
Only just.
Yeah, but like Doc Cat said, there's no point rushing a map out for a release if you don't feel comfortable and finished with it and you're not sure about it. I agree. And there's nothing wrong with Snoska Night Extreme.
No.
Everything works. It's just not a map we can play every week, because it does get boring, because there's only so many things to do. But all maps do that. All maps get boring. I actually enjoyed playing it the last 2 weeks with because I hadn't played it for ages.
Well, what am I chopped liver then?
Oh, you enjoyed? Wow.
I was there as well.
Yeah, I know. You were there for both weeks, I know.
No, I weren't there for the first week. I was there last week, though.
Yeah, you were there in chat for the entire
chat.
chat. Even after we finished playing, you were still talking. But at the start, I don't have time to join you guys tonight. No, I won't
when
have time
somebody
to
comes
play.
in and says your dinner's going to be ready soon, and then she comes in and says, oh, it's going to be a bit longer. I don't know. Not my fault.
Hop fuck. I don't know how to say that word. It sounds rude. Hey, it's the name of the map.
Berg Hoffman
HJPFACH.
reloaded.
What?
Huh?
Berg Hoffman.
Berg
Oh.
Hoffman of Bergman.
Oops, hated that map as well.
Off Bergman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Won't go.
Yeah.
It's a lot of straw in 7 for.
Oh, good.
Isn't Hofbergman the one that had the great big lime pit?
Yes.
Yeah, because that's the
Had
one
the great big wine what? Had the great big wine.
Lime pit.
Yeah, I did like that map, but I hated the fields.
Yeah.
The fields were so unrealistic. It wasn't funny, in my opinion.
Well, they're very realistic for that part of the world. But yeah, they were
possibly,
painful.
but I hated it.
Because
But I would have kept on playing it if everyone else wanted to, but we didn't. We all jumped up and down and rage quit.
yeah,
and,
because he kept on asking, where's the seed? Where do I refill the seed? And nobody was answering.
Yeah.
And he was on and on, he was asking and asking and asking.
Well, I was trying to tell him, but certain persons wouldn't shut up.
Who's that?
Who was that?
Oh, I don't know. A couple of people, one from some Scandinavian country and one from some funny city up north.
Funny city up north.
Well, up north to me.
Ah, you want about me? Weren't me? No. Shall I tell you how I
You
know
thought he
it
was trying to dob me in.
No.
I hardly talk
Shall
at
I
all.
tell you how I know it wasn't me? I know 100% it wasn't me. Because I wasn't streaming with you guys then.
No, it was,
I wasn't.
It was Doughboy, Ice.
I think even Ian was there at one point as well.
Well, Kim played with us on Hofbergman,
Yeah,
or whatever it was called,
Oh, that's right.
and she
yeah.
didn't like it much. She just turned up. That's when everything started going downhill when she stopped joining us.
Yeah,
Because she couldn't be bothered. She had the smallest tractor and she looked after the apples. That was it. She didn't care about anything else.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Because it was the map after that. I don't know what it was. I can't remember what it was. I think it might have been Cherry Hills that you played after that one. And that's when I joined you for the first time.
Yeah, and that's the map that finished Kim. She played for a while, and then she kept playing with us while watching you. Put the hired helper on the tractor, setting it up, and then letting it go while she watched YouTube.
Yeah, she
Well,
used to.
this is what I don't understand about what you said, Grimmy. You like the big fields and the big maps.
Yeah.
But it's so boring sitting in the same field for hour after hour, ploughing. God, I'd rather shoot myself.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the thing is though, is it's like I keep saying,
I agree, Doc. I agree with you, Mark.
I could sit here for 6 or 7 hours doing this field, right? But it don't bother me what I'm doing. If I'm doing it on my own, I'd climb the full.
All right, Dirty
I'd
Tractor
climb the
Doctor,
walls.
you have a great stream. Thanks for calling in. Bye-bye.
Yeah, see you later.
Yeah, see ya.
Bye.
See you later.
Yeah, if I was sitting here doing it on my own, I'd be climbing the walls, right?
Yes.
But the fact is that I'm here talking to you lot.
that's the
what
problem.
it's about.
Yeah, that's the problem.
No, because but it doesn't get boring then, does it?
But
It does.
in saying the big fields,
Yeah, for you, Winston.
you shouldn't be doing the big fields on your own,
No.
right? That's what takes so long, and that's what's so
Yeah.
tedious.
Yeah.
Even if, we can't all help each other on every field. You've got multiple options. You can do the headland, right, and put 2 hired workers on it. It's not going to cost that much.
Yeah.
Do the headlands, and if it's not a square field, do the headlands square yourself, send a hired worker off doing the other way, and you take care of the squiggly bit. And the 2 of you can do it.
Yeah. But I think, like, say, I mean, look at the field me and Allard are doing now, field 80. This is a massive field. Massive cornfield. But if we were harvesting this, then I think to harvest this you'd probably need like 3 people on carting and 3 people on the harvesters, and you'd get it done in no time.
Yeah.
2 harvesters, 3 people carting.
And I am
Yeah.
And 1 people on the pit.
I'm harvesting field 74 alone.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So you're doing that by yourself.
Yeah.
So when you're doing a field like that, it should be like at least 4 or 5 people on the same field, and then it doesn't.
Yeah.
Then it doesn't get so boring.
It doesn't get tedious that way. I quite enjoyed playing Corn Belt by myself. And that's one of the biggest maps out there.
Yeah, me
4
too.
tractors,
I played
4
combat
plows,
for a lot.
4 seeders, 4 everything. You just set them up and walk away, and you go tend to your animals while they're taking care of the fields for you.
Yeah.
Or, you get your harvesters out. You have 4 harvesters on the field. You run around with a auger trailer, emptying the harvesters and taking it to a big field bin, which you can have the hired helper empty.
Yeah.
Big fields are just as easy as little fields to do. Depends on the equipment and how many people are on the field.
Well, when I used to play Corn Belt, I'd have loads of workers on course play, and I'd have so many workers sometimes. You know, the glance mod on the left hand side. That'd be like that'd take up like half the page because there'd be so many of them.
Yeah, I've had that too. About halfway down the page, all glance, tractors, harvesters, delivery trucks, everything. Running all over the place.
On that one field you start with, is it 37? I think the great big one down south.
Yeah, down the bottom.
I had 4 combines on there at one point.
Yep.
4 combines, 2 chaser bins, and I had the big what's it called, the mother bin at the bottom, and then I had the road train pack empty in it. But I also had like up the top by the shop, where the big grass field is. I'd have 3 workers up there doing that, cutting the grass and carting it to the silage pits. That didn't work in the end, and I was gutted about that. And then I'd have like 4 or 5 other workers on other fields, and then I'd be going around doing stuff at the farm, looking after the animals and that sort of thing.
Yeah, basically what we're saying is there's no excuse that, you know, it gets boring doing big fields. If you're on your own, you can work it out that way. But whereas on here as a group, usually 5 of sometimes more. If we can't tackle the big fields together, even with hired helpers, there's something wrong. We're just not organised properly. Got a big field to do, get help, do it, get it done. It'll take, you know, no more time than doing a little field on your own, which I find damn boring because you've got to use a smaller tractor, small equipment. It's all so tight. And it takes just as long to do a small field as it does a big field with big equipment. So, you know, I don't see the reason there.
Well, it's personal preference, obviously.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know. Look, these big places like this map itself, makes me feel at home, right? More than a little English map, which to me the fields are the size of my backyard, and dragging a oops, sorry mate, and driving a harvester to this little field that I'm going to get 10,000 litres out of, it's just a waste of bloody time. I don't get any enjoyment out of that. We should not be playing together then. What do you mean, Ice? I'll play any map with any of you. It doesn't worry me that much. Personal preference is a big map. I don't mind playing little maps with you guys because I like the entertainment and I like all of you. But if someone doesn't like playing a big map, that's fine. I'll go and play a small, medium.
Don't take it out on me just because you can't get your own way.
I thought that slipped by you for a minute.
No, as if.
If we cannot work together, no, that's right, then we shouldn't be playing together. But I haven't seen a problem. We usually do work together quite well.
Yeah, we do.
It's the initial thought, this big field's going to take me forever. Instead, it should be saying, hey guys, can you come over and give me a hand to plough this? Or give me a hand to seed it? And we work together and do it, get it done. That's how real farmers do it anyway. The ones that are, you know, the nicer farmers, not the arsehole ones. Excuse the French.
What I think is, you know, like if we're doing the big fields, for instance, right? We should just turn around and we should decide what fields we're going to do and what we're going to do on them fields, and we should all just tackle it there and then. Yeah. Instead of saying like, oh guys, can you come and help me do this field? We know what we're going to do. We make a plan of what we're going to do, and we do it. Yeah. And if we the individual farms like with multiplayer manager now that we've also got Ice as a contract. Right. Yep. Me as help. And he needs help, so that's fine. You know, if there's 2 of you, like Ice and LR, doing all the contracting work, there's nothing stopping me as a pig farmer going, I haven't got much to do. I can bring my tractor and cultivator over and help you guys. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't get paid for it. I'm over there to help. You can fill my tractor up with fuel. You know, if we're making fuel, that sort of thing. There's no excuse for it.
I don't think there's any major problem with the maps that we're choosing. It's just we've had to choose so many and we're just not getting anywhere. I think that may be... we're overflowing in maps. I mean, I understand holes. I mean, I like the map. I think it's a great map. But I can also see that it is a bit of a pig to get around.
It is. It is.
And that's why I said Lone Oak is probably the best compromise map that we've come across so far.
Lone Oak, it is a good compromise, and I do like it. And I think all of us enjoy playing that map. I think. So, as I said, we've still got a whole week to make up our mind. And if we can't find anything that's suitable for next Saturday, maybe the Saturday after, and we'll just either play Lone Oak again Saturday, or let's go and play not extreme for one night as a group, just to get us through the week. Huh?
I'll Gold Crest.
Oh yeah, you can play Gold Crest. We'll watch.
No, we won't.
Gold Crest.
We'll be asleep.
Yeah.
Asleep.
No, I mean, when Goldcrest was first there, it was okay because it was the only map, really.
No,
I've got to disagree.
No.
Yeah, but I mean,
I played it for 10 minutes, and then I said, "No, this is enough. I'll check online. No new maps." Get up the next morning, check online. No new maps. I kept doing it until there was something out there. All right, guy, let's get back into the game. I wouldn't play it. It was just garbage. The layout, the way the animals were, the fields, tiny little fields, is not big enough to put a house on,
Yeah, but there were some big fields as well. Like Field 5 is massive.
Yeah, one.
The one on the top right.
Yeah. That was the only decent field.
Yeah.
There was a couple others that were sort of medium.
Yeah.
The ones down the bottom of the map as well. They were okay. Where the cows and that were. And my God, what are the cows doing that far away? Why are the cows in town? They were in town.
It was just
You're not
one of
allowed
the
to
worst
do
maps
that.
they've done.
I mean, one map I was expecting to come to 17, which didn't, was Manchester.
Westbridge.
Manchester.
Oh, Manchester.
Yeah, that was a big map. And there was another one.
No.
What was it called? Big American map. Big, long, straight roads. Can't remember what it was called. It'll come to me sooner or later, but I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. But that was a nice map.
I'm going to say goodnight.
All right. Now, before anyone goes, are you happy to start? And this includes you, Ice, please. I hope you're listening. Are you happy to start Lone Oak again from scratch so I can edit it to make it more easy for us to have our own individual farm with some bit of placeable areas around each farm, and especially a contractor yard?
Well, if I'm still playing the cows, then I think that farm is absolutely perfect. Doesn't need anything doing to it.
Right. Ice is willing to start all over. That's good.
No, me
Right,
too.
Yeah,
You too. Good.
I am, but I would rather not do the sheep this time.
That's fine. Sheep and pigs we can swap.
Okay.
And if Wonko doesn't want to do cows, I can swap with him. Or if Oops would prefer to do that than the BGA, I'm happy to do the BGA. We can make up our mind, think about it during the week, which one you want to do. I'm happy to do any 4 of those jobs. Make up your mind
you
during the
can
week,
swap
and we'll
with
talk
me
about it.
being a contractor together with Ice.
It's a bit rough for you.
For
Well,
me
you
or
can do the
for
sheep.
Ice?
I'll be a contractor. Or you can do the BGA. I'll be the contractor. I don't mind.
I do the
Sure.
sheep, I don't care.
Or we
All
could
right,
just,
you're going to do the sheep.
or we could just
Keep
really,
all of the
really
sheep.
annoy Ice, and I could be his contractor with him.
And we need more storage. You just need more storage.
Yeah, the sheep farm. There's no storage at all, really.
No. I can fix that. Any of that can be fixed. That's not a problem. But for the sheep, you only need storage for
Hay bales.
hay
grass
bales, hay grass, and we can use those placeable. The ones from Alice Mod Company, GDX Handy, the
Yeah.
placeable sheds. If I make an area for them, Wonko says he doesn't need it, so You don't have to do
but
it for
I'll
the
stay
council.
with Ice, but if somebody else wants to do it, I'll do it.
I'll do it with Ice. That's fine.
God.
I don't know if Ice so happy he's gonna be about it, but
Oh, there's going to be a lot of arguing in there.
I can do the sheeps.
All right.
I'll stay contractor then.
All right. And
Oops. You could work with me as well on the cows, because it's a two-man job, the cows.
well,
If you
yeah,
wanted to, or if somebody else wants to.
yeah. I don't mind. Brummy's doing pigs. It's just with me and Mardo. I love everyone. I love everyone, Doc Cat. Don't worry. I love everyone. I'm a lover.
Oh, Allard's left the server again.
Allard's doing the sheep, unless we change our mind during the week.
If somebody else
Brummy's
wants to
doing
do,
pigs.
you and I are
And-
gonna be contractor.
Well, we've still got 2 jobs open. I don't care which. We've got helping Ice as a contractor or
Helping one
the
boy.
BGA. Either one. You'll stay with Ice, then that means me. I'll do the BGA. That's fine.
I don't. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. I'll stay
No,
with
it's-
Ice. I think that's a good solution.
Okay. All right. So we'll do that. I'll set the map up a bit better so everyone's got a bit more placeable areas. It doesn't have to be huge, just enough to put a shed
Are
or
you
two.
gonna make where the
I'll
houses
make
were?
contractors. Yeah, I'm going to make a contractor yard where we said we were going to put one in the middle of the map there, where those 2 houses are and that grass field out the front that no one owns.
Yeah.
I'll make that a contractor's yard and I'll put sheds in there, so you don't have to place it. It's easier.
Yeah.
I'll get that done this week. It'll be ready and uploaded to the server, and it'll be the new version that I'm editing.
Rummy,
Yes, mate.
you might still recording what Johnny just said, haven't you?
Say that again.
Yes, I did.
Never mind.
What did I miss?
He asked if you just recorded what Johnny said.
Oh yeah, I've recorded it. It's all recorded, yeah.
Proof of evidence. I deny everything.
It's on the live stream.
I was under duress when I stated that.
It's actually on 3 live streams.
Yeah.
Nah. Alright. So by the sound of it, we've had enough. Yeah, I just saved it.
Oh, okay.
Just in case.
Well, let me just bring this.
We want to have another look. It's easy enough to delete the save game. Hit the big X on the server.
And you always hate to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, speak to you guys next time.
Yeah.
Okay, mate.
See you later, mate.
Yep, see you lad.
Alright.
Yes, Ice. We need our regulars to look after the animals. For sure.
Could I have the map Saturday morning next week, if we're doing this one?
What is
This map.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're doing this map, but yes, you could if we're doing this map.
Okay.
that? What did you want, Uncle?
Well, I'll just make it a bit more lived in.
Oh, you want to decorate it a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. There's enough junk around the map that you could copy and place in areas around here. Not a problem.
Yeah, I think I'd probably put a bit of concrete down in this yard as well in a few places.
Yeah.
A few bushes, a couple more trees.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the bushes and trees can just be copied. You don't have to import anything. Just copy
Yeah,
paste.
exactly. Yeah.
And we will talk about it on Friday, Ice, yeah. So, yeah, next week's sort of semi-solved. We're going to do Lone Oak Friday as planned.
Yeah.
Still up in the air about what we're going to do Saturday nights. But as I said, there's no rush to make it something for next Saturday. If we can't decide, then we either play Lone Oak again or something just to get us through the night. Or if you want, you can just have a night off. But I prefer not to, because I enjoy our get-togethers every week. I mean, you know, we all get on well. Oops is always rage quitting. That never talks to us. Apart from that. And Ice is always angry.
Ah, yeah, I think he was born angry, to be honest.
Born angry, you're right. Anyway. Alright, so I'll get Lone Oak done really quickly.
You've got a busy week.
Yeah. Less game time for me.
That's quite a nice sunset over there, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he used dynamic sky here, but I'm not sure. I don't think it is. I think this is the default sky. I think. Not sure.
It's hard to tell, isn't it?
Oops, he's a great fella. Yes, I agree, Doc Cat. Oops, he's a good guy.
And he's working hard too.
He is. I'm watching you working hard now. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, that's hardly working. Not working hard. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for tonight. I'd like to thank all my viewers. I hope you enjoyed our little, grumpy old man at work. If you did, give us a like, and we'll be back next time. Don't know. Well, it's a trucks tomorrow, isn't it, guys?
Yeah. ATS tomorrow, isn't it?
ATS tomorrow or ETS, depends on what you guys decide.
I thought we decided on ATS last night.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah.
But I'm not 100% if I'll be there. I will try.
Okay.
But again, you know, I get up at 3 o'clock on Saturday morning and Sunday morning my time. 3 nights in a row can be a bit much for me. But I'll try and make it if I can. And thanks Oops, thanks Brummy, thanks Wonko, thanks Allard, thanks Man for popping in, and thank all of you that came into chat. It's most appreciated. So until next time, you all take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, all Johnny's viewers.
I wanted to thank all of my viewers and my new followers. And I thank you to Bromby, Johnny, Wonko, Mansard, and Allard, and Ice. He's not with us tonight in the chat. And everybody else. We'll be back tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye,
all Oopsies viewers. Yeah, and I want to say thank you to Oops and Johnny and Wonko and Allard and Mansur for being in the game here as well. And I want to say thank you to everybody for watching. And don't forget, tomorrow night we'll all be driving trucks. But so it'll be 7 o'clock UK time and about 4 o'clock in the morning for you, ain't it, Johnny, in Australia?
Yeah, 4 for me, 4 a.m.
So yeah, until tomorrow, I want to say bye to everybody. Bye.
Bye to the Brumheads.
Bye-bye, all Brumheads.
Oh, and something not probably everyone doesn't realise, that Wonko is going to be streaming soon, or he's trying to.
Really?
He's been experimenting.
Oh yeah, but should we really tell people what he's been experimenting with?
Having issues with it, to be honest.
Does it involve chickens with 2 heads?
Chickens with 2 heads. Ooh.
Wonko.
Yeah.
Talk to Ice, he can help you with it.
Yeah. Well, Johnny was helping the other day as well.
Okay.
I was trying.
No wonder you couldn't get it working.
Oh, come on. Come on. My streams are perfect. Yes, Doccat is gonna stream to Twitch, not YouTube. Blah blah. Twitch this.
Oh well, I don't know. I was just started playing about with Twitch. That was all.
I have a lot of trouble with Twitch because of my internet. Twitch requires more. It does. I've looked into it. It requires a better quality. I could still do it, but it wouldn't. Wouldn't look very good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's Melita just put on a message. But whoa, you're up late, and she got time.
We've just finished our stream. Sorry, everyone.
Yeah. Well, she just got timed
And I
out
have
as well.
Yeah, I said goodbye about 10 minutes ago. So before anyone says anything else, goodbye or please take care.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. See you tomorrow.